also just deactivated some traps here. I think she set them off in this tunnel.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have Ev pull up behind the roll hall here. I think Lorian also had her spectral owl fly through to investigate, but it was killed by a trap as well.
That was, yeah, that was the last thing that happened, I think.
It is spectral, so with, I think it's a 1 hour ritual, you can recast your owl, but as of now you do not have that at your disposal.
Dang, I'm rich.
Yeah, you played your cards right. You when the dragon was there, you had it in your bag of many things.
Yeah.
I mean bag of holding, and then you have like all of Sid's shit.
Yeah. Yep. Let's continue.
Yes.
Ooh, I got 2
Just looking
plants.
over my items, I have some fancy items too. All right.
I think we'll just start off with a nice perception roll to get back into it.
All right.
Should I use the dungeon generator? No, I shouldn't.
Half a herder.
Steve, how the fuck did you build a rogue without any perception bonuses?
You were an NPC. Cue Oblivion.
Well, fuck you anyway,
music.
I got a 20.
Well played. So Yvonne hears the dripping of water coming through the masonry and the ceiling. There are some roots busting through the masonry. Behind you stepped over the remains of a humanoid, some skeletons and things like that. You're aware that there were traps there. This place is echoing quite a bit. You hear little noises here and there. You're not sure if it is the dripping of water and just the sounds of the earth itself or something else. The roll hall here is pretty much the same shit.
All right. Oh, right. No, I have the ball out. Whatever that's called.
That light thing?
The orb.
Yeah, the light thing. The
Yes.
orb. That's
Yeah.
it.
Indeed.
That's
you
what I have out. Honestly, I kind of want to bring the demon fire lantern out. Would be cool. I'm bringing it out.
It produces a very faint light. The orb produces much more light, but you can do so, which I'll cut the distance on your dynamic lighting.
Can I make a roll to remember a little bit more about how the light of demon fire, what that might
Yep. You don't have to roll, I can tell
cause?
you.
Okay.
So you've learned that the map that appears on your wrist, your arm, from the curse that you've obtained from your backstory, from saving the baby tiefling and all this and that, and your curse, whenever your arm is in any type of demon fire light that is produced from any type of demonic abyssal light, it shows the map. Yeah.
Gotcha. Is that all? Just
That's pretty much all,
I meant
yeah.
like in
Yep.
general as well.
So you believe that any fires from the hellscape or from the different levels or planes of hell or the abyss.
Can I know any? Is there anything I know in that case in regards to what it might do to other things?
You believe that this
Can
is
I light things on fire with it?
You believe that it is a very mundane item from one of the abyssal planes, likely the hellscape where the portals were. You don't believe that it is useful in any other way than to specifically light this part of your curse, this map on your wrist.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep. And it produces a much more faint light than like even just a mundane torch. It's a very faint light.
Right.
And it was a very small being that was carrying it as well as that small fat metal
Gotcha.
thing. I forget what it's called.
All right.
A main, I think it's called.
I'm gonna bring out a tiny withered flower and hold it over the flame.
Of the demon flame, yes.
Yes.
Trying to remember my cannon. I think it didn't produce heat. So when you hold it over it, we're going to say that it does not produce heat.
But does it burn?
It is a. You can tell that it is a magical flame, and it does not burn.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm gonna put down the thing again. All right.
And while you hold it up, you do see the map and the symbols illuminate on your arm. which is still a little mind-blowing for Rollhall because he's had that for 20 years or so and hadn't realized that something like that could illuminate it.
Yeah. Can we have a look at it? Do we have a? Didn't we have a?
You are not in
written-
initiative. Oh, I'm sorry.
Didn't we have a written? Didn't we write it down on a paper or something?
That is a
Do we
really
have
good
it?
question. That was a really good question.
I seem to remember we made a sketch of it.
We'll say that you did, but I don't know who's going to be
Yeah,
holding that.
Okay. I think
you
it's
can choose to.
actually Yvonne. I think we came to the conclusion that she'd be the best to
Huh.
present anyway to sketch it off. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if it's not
Oh,
in
no.
your inventory, I'm not seeing. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna just write it in your inventory for you. Sylvia.
Well, did we have like a freaking? I was thinking that we might have a preview of it in
no,
the like as a
unfortunately, you do not.
picture. Okay.
No imagery for that
Gotcha.
one. Sorry. In the
Okay.
future, perhaps.
In the future, gotcha.
Yep.
Preparations. All right, cool. Well, in that case, shall we continue?
You can, and
And
you're
wow,
out of
look at this.
initiative, so you can do whatever you want.
Go past burn. Yvonne, would you mind? Because you're good at seeing traps and such. I would prefer you going first.
There.
Also,
Check for traps.
would you guys mind if I made us able to breathe water?
I don't mind. That's fine.
Then we shall stand here for 10 minutes. And
I can't-
shall...
I can't imagine a moment, darling, where I think, gosh, I wish I was drowning right now. I wish I was. Okay, I can, but that's pretty dark. Yeah, let's
You're
do
not
it.
into the kind of like breath play with water?
Not after that one time, darling.
Not after that one time. I shall
Just
keep it in
gonna
mind
say,
if we ever
need
get
is
into a
not the
situation.
same. Yeah.
All right. And I stand there and do some funny stuff. And
So as you all stand there, you realize that eating nothing but good berries for weeks has been causing vitamin deficiencies, but your hearty meal with the Druid camp has made you all feel much more energized. You didn't realize how worn down you were all getting because of that.
very good to know.
You successfully cast the spell.
I successfully cast a spell. All right, let's advance. Allons-y. I don't actually know what allons-y. It just felt suity. But
So the 23 investigation is to check the room in front of me for traps.
that's a good
You-
investigation.
Discover no traps. However, can you see this far where I'm pinging? Is that visible?
Yeah.
Visible to me? Okay.
Yeah. The
you can-
thing there is just visible.
Yes, you can see that there is a large metal door at the end of this hallway, and it appears to have a lock, a keyhole rather, and it appears to be locked. You don't perceive there to be any traps in that hallway or door.
Is that a lot of blood I see?
It is indeed. It is indeed.
Is that a pool of blood?
It is actually a hole in the ground, and there's also a hole here that is sort of a big pothole. Goes down about half a meter, or should I say, in D&D terms, about 1.5 feet.
Are those really called potholes?
I mean, it's a hole. Is that better?
The hole. Yeah, I gotcha. No, it just felt like a pothole. Like, you know, if you're driving a car and you're driving down a pothole, it usually isn't like a meter deep. Or, I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't drive that much.
Man, I've seen some potholes. I won't go into description, but in Brazil, I saw a whole street caved in like a sinkhole. But yeah, I digress.
I almost died in Mexico because of that once.
That's spooky. Yeah, especially all fracking and stuff in parts of the USA. That's whole blocks
Yeah.
are dropping in.
Yeah. And the earthquakes?
Yeah, earthquakes. That too.
Oops. So, what do we feel like doing? Should we advance down there towards the bloody area and take a closer look? And what is this?
That, my good sir, as I scroll to my notes because it's been half a year since I made this dungeon, is a dried out fountain.
Oh.
I
A
think.
fountain. And these things on the side here?
Those appear to be just inlays. You're not sure what the symbology is, but you see that there are stone carvings of sword and hammer crisscrossed.
So I noticed that there's a wagon down here, implying that there is somewhere that theoretically a horse could get in and out, or a cart could be wheeled through. Because I'm assuming somebody did not lower the cart down through the well.
Make an investigation roll on that.
I shall assist her.
You may do so. Wow, 23 with a 22. You notice that there are some old hemp knots tied on the four corners of this wagon, indicating that perhaps it was lowered. But you also notice something that you would not have otherwise if you didn't take the time to investigate, that there are some blood stains and perhaps grease and oil stains in this wagon, which means that some kind of living stock or something that can bleed was transported on it. And it smells a little putrid if you really get into it.
So, about how many days
How many days about what? The blood?
has it been there? The blood? Yeah.
You're
You can
not
usually
certain. You're
tell-ish,
not
unless
certain.
it's completely dried up.
It's very dry. I mean, the blood is coagulated over in the hallway as well. It's not as red as the lighting might have you believe.
Okay.
It's dried up.
What
You can
are
tell it's dried
what are
up.
these like frickin' things?
Those are bioluminescent algae mushrooms. Sorry, not algae, mushrooms.
Did you make that up?
Funny thing, I saw stuff like that in real life. Bioluminescent was glowing in moonlight.
Same.
But there's mushrooms for real.
All
I
right,
do that in real life. Yeah,
Um,
it's like moss.
do
I
we
saw it in
want
the jungle.
to have Yvonne perhaps take a step forward or two and take a look? Because I find these guys to be a little bit, Indiana Jonesy vibe-ish.
Yeah, she could do that.
So those are the things that had shot down the owl, and I'm going to go off of her previous role and say that as she investigates these, she sees that they have already been triggered by the spectral owl, and they are no longer functioning because of that.
Woo!
Okay.
I shall move Lorian up, or is Lorian now in control?
Oh, here you go.
What are these things around it?
They
Also
appear to
that.
be gravestones, and they are nameless, and you're not really certain why there would be gravestones around a fountain on masonry. This is just an old pot, and this is an open pipe. You're not really sure. And here
Do
you
we drop
see
something through it, like
an
in
anvil.
Lord of the Rings?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's D&D, my friend.
I'm being facetious here. Okay. It's an anvil that's like bright.
It is. There is a little bit of light peeking through a crack in the ceiling that is coming in from the cathedral above. It's the morning's
Gotcha.
light. It's about morning now. It's about 1 or 2 hour hike from that druid
Is this
camp.
is this box like closed
It's a barrel. It's
or
a
like
closed
barrel?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
closed barrel. Yeah.
What if we would open this?
Do you choose to open it?
Do we choose to open this?
It's your choice.
You can go ahead and open it if you want.
I feel like I'm gonna get some fucking creature slapping my hand. Okay. Yeah.
Shoot
I'll
it
just
first.
Go ahead and open.
So as you're opening
yeah.
it, as you're
Okay.
opening it, you hear something clang and echoing in the distance, but it's so echoey in here you're not sure where the sound came from. However, your attention is brought back to the barrel and you look inside. At first you're not sure if it is spirals of bark or leather, and then you realize that it is the skin of some unknown creature coiled in there.
Oh,
Consider I've been gathering, like, you know, the remains of frickin' demon bodies parts. Maybe I should grab some. I'll put it together with his in the satchel with the demon head.
Very well.
druids and their
And arms.
body parts. My God, Sven.
It could
gonna-
be useful.
Are you gonna build yourself a skin suit?
It is not my intention to build myself a skin suit, but thank you for the idea.
Lorian
I
mumbles. Well, it's not my kink.
So I grabbed some and added to the satchel. Let's see here. Plus weird hide again. It is added. All right.
Very nice.
So, taking a peek over here, looking at this blood right here.
And you all heard the clang in the distance. Yes, the blood appears to be coagulated over, so you know it's not fresh. At least
what
a
is
day or
that?
two old.
What is that?
That's a knocked over cot. From what it looks like, from your angle.
Knocked over.
A cot, like a
I'm
bed. It's like a
seeing-
flat bed. And Lorraine is
okay, now I
seeing
see it.
an
Okay,
anvil
gotcha.
with light shining through a crack in the ceiling that leads from the Cathedral of Torm above her. Him, her, currently her. She's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the remains of a humanoid skeleton there.
Yep.
At the-
and there's
at-
glass right here too.
On Rohal's side, not your side, Lorian. Yes, broken glass in there. And an old broken cupboard that appears to be empty. This place
I'm gonna
seems to
come-
be in really bad shape.
Come back.
Yeah.
There's an anvil over there. What have you got going on over here?
Be careful about this place here because of the blood and whatnot. I would assume that's another trap, and someone got a very nice thingamabobber shoved into their body.
I'm gonna take a
call it
look
like
and
an
see if I can figure
unconsensual.
that out.
I shall
Is
assist
there-
you in that endeavor.
Each of you make a
Excellent.
nature roll as well.
And so we shall.
Oh fuck God.
That'd be you.
Yvonne, you as well.
Perception?
That one.
Nature.
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 Oh my. So
Wow.
there's unmistakable non-humanoid footsteps in the coagulated blood and dust and dirt, but none of you are able to identify what those
Are there
footsteps
claws?
are. You're not sure. It's a little messy, a little hard to see, and all of your tracking abilities were not very good right now, right here. So these are tracks unfamiliar to all three of you.
In which direction are they
And,
going-ish?
in all directions. Just it seems like there have been either many of them or lots of time that has passed. And Lorian, with your
Gotcha.
24 investigation, you believe that this blood is at least several days old, and you're not necessarily sure that there was a trap that caused that blood. It could just have been that this place is so forgotten and forsaken that whatever or whoever was here may have been injured by something else.
Oh, okay.
And Yvonne, you believe that the sound, since you're kind of standing more calmly by this fountain, the sound that was clamoring earlier was from ahead of you, somewhere further down that hallway.
Okay. Is there anything in this fountain?
No, it appears to be dry, bone dry.
Read the chat.
If I listen to these pipes, do they sound like there's anything moving through them?
You hear water slowly dripping and trickling through. Who entered this room up here? Was it Rohal or Lorien?
No one entered it.
I see. I see.
Just looked into it.
So
Stood over here.
Yvonne, you are peeking into this room here, and you see that there are 2 chests here. They, you're not really certain if they're locked or not. You're not close enough. And Rohal, you also see that there's a chest in this room. I think Lorien also peeked through here as well. And you also
There's
see that
another
there's a chest in this room as well.
This is just an opening. Oh yeah.
Your dark vision.
Torch?
Yes, you see that it is a magically lit torch. It's a perpetual flame, which does not produce heat, but produces a faint glow.
Cool.
And there's a few moths and flies that are just constantly flying around it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
taking
stand
that.
here and keep watch while you just, open these.
So you can actually remove that torch, and I will turn on your dynamic lighting for that. And so you are going to have an increased low light, dynamic light on. You now have that on. There you go. And a bright light. So you should have a light that follows you now around your point.
So, would you like to open these?
Sure.
With care, so that perhaps there isn't some kind of trap
No, obviously.
slicing your hand off?
Always start with an investigation check.
Lorien, make a perception.
Oh, yes. Let me rush back to my chair.
Yvonne, no need to make a sleight of hand check. The chest that you are... what are you doing to the chest specifically?
Opening it.
You said perception?
Yes, Lorien.
I got
so,
another 24.
Wow, quite nice. So Yvonne, you open the chest with no trap sprung and no difficulty at all, and inside you find splint armor, quite dusty but in just fine shape, a quarterstaff, a heavy crossbow, and 30 crossbow bolts. I can dump that in the chat of Roll20 for your ease. And you can choose what to do with it. You can leave it, take it, do what you please. Lorien, you hear scampering footsteps running in your direction from the tunnel in this direction.
Which direction? Oh, that direction. I'm gonna use my hold on, let me make sure I've got it. Use my message cantrip, and I'm gonna message Rohal over there. Oh wait, there's something scampering down the tunnel from the north towards me.
Yvonne,
What?
something's coming.
She's gonna, I guess, ready that crossbow. She's gonna pop this chest open real quick.
Okay, so the chest opens and it's not locked. There's no trap that springs, and inside are manacles with a key that match the manacles, a dulcimer, which is a weapon, an empty scroll case, 2 regular torches, and common clothes.
A dulcimer? That's a musical instrument.
Right, never mind. It's a musical instrument.
It's a weapon if you hit someone with it.
It's a weapon if you play it really badly.
And before
True.
anything else happens and before anybody moves, Lorien sees this scampering toward her.
Oh, Lord.
Fuck!
And now initiative is rolled. If I can get my initiative thing out.
Oh, right, we need... Oh, okay.
Where the hell is my initiative thing?
I just rolled 20, but we can't really apply those. We need to roll it again, because...
No, we
No,
type
he
it in.
can put him in.
Oh, you can? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I can put them in.
We should be able to put him in too.
Now there's like a damn initiative thing for the NPC. And I always forget where it is. I'll just roll it old school.
Should I go get something in the kitchen while you do that, or...
You can. But you're probably gonna go first because your roll is super high. But you can
Fair
go to the
point.
kitchen if you want to be ready for. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna add you each. So you had what, 20?
20, yeah.
Okay. And so your number was... Oh my, we have all these old ones. Why did this pop up now all of a sudden? I might have deleted... If you guys just rolled, I might have deleted your thing. Tell me what you had.
20.
Yeah. What about...
Lorian had 18. Yvonne had 16.
Okay, great. Being attacked by a troll. Rohal, you have first action.
Okay, I just want to start off with, what do I know about this? Like,
Right.
what,
So it's very unfortunate that you all had low rolls, which means all you know about trolls is they are bad-tempered beasties that are always evil, and they're related to ogres and giants, and they are not
but
to be trifled with.
didn't the guys say something about trolls at the camp? If you get in contact with a troll, what were we supposed to do?
Make an
They said
intelligence roll.
something.
Make an intelligence roll.
Okay.
You're right. Oh, let's see if you remember this or not.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. Just a moment.
An intelligence roll, should I do that too?
Oof,
Really? I only have +2 on intelligence?
I don't know if Lorian was listening to this conversation. I think Rohal was staying up until the late night with the campfire having this conversation.
Oh, okay.
Your nature rolls. This, I don't know. Yeah. Unfortunately, you guys don't know everything you should know about trolls. It's very unfortunate with those rolls. Oh well. Good luck.
Yep. All right. Well, just a moment. What are these squares? How far are the different squares and whatnot?
Let me zoom out because I have no idea what you're pinging. What are you pinging?
Like, I mean, all the squares. What are the distances?
Oh, they are about 3 feet.
The squares are 3 feet. Okay.
Yeah, they're just masonry, just stone flooring.
Gotcha. All right.
Very damaged, very unkempt.
I look at Yvonne, and she suddenly feels that everything is just moves slower. Everything is just, and she can move normally, but everything is just slower. And then hold up, need to move this. Back up here. Yep.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. So now we are on Lorian's turn.
Maybe we should give it to Lorian, but actually, never mind. Continue.
Victim of the crime. What did you give Yvonne?
Haste.
Very good.
Well,
So Yvonne, you can Google that just to make sure you know the mechanics of that.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna do, Steve? I'm
Mhm.
gonna fucking cast a fireball on it.
Good lord. your
Troll blast!
Balls.
I'm a wizard, Steve.
Yes,
What
you're
else?
a wizard. Okay. So I will say that this measurement is not accurate. It's going to be... I should have fixed that. So I want you to divide everything by 2, all the measurements. Actually, I can do that. I can do it in the map settings. But yeah, so if you use the measuring tool, and it is grid cell distance.
Obviously, I'm gonna move back if I need to.
I think I just
Not-
fixed it.
Get hit by a fucking...
I did. I fixed it. I fixed the measurement. So yeah, it's not accurate.
Okay, that's fine. I set the fireball on the troll. It's fine.
Wow, you're 20 feet away? Yeah, I guess you are. That's weird.
Yvonne, you have the description in the chat.
Sweet.
Okay, so it's done with a dexterity save, right? Fireball.
It... Dexterity save, yeah.
Alrighty. It rolled a 5, so it is taking the full amount of damage. How much damage did you do? You did 26, is it?
I did 26 damage, yeah.
Well played, well played.
Thank you.
Any bonus actions or anything of the sort?
I'm gonna back up a bit more, I think. I'm gonna, like, put the fountain between myself and the troll a little bit. I'm all freaked out by this thing. Try and get a little closer to my party, but keep the fountain between it and me.
All right, it is Yvonne's turn. Yvonne, you are hasted by roll hall.
Okay.
Gives you great potential.
So doubles my movement speed, so that's 60. Yeah, so I can get to the square.
You could also run up to the troll and just murk that motherfucker. Were you human? Are you human?
She's human. I can't see the troll is the thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, I could get to it. I think she's gonna come to about here, and then she's gonna snipe.
Okay.
Bonus action, hide.
You can shoot twice, I think.
So you are hidden successfully.
She ducked behind the pipe. And then it looks like, oh, I just have a rapier, dagger, and a short sword. Okay, I did just pick up a crossbow though. Do you know the stats on that by chance, Steve?
Let's see, what size crossbow did I say? It was heavy crossbow.
Heavy?
Yeah. That is a total of, it's a two-handed weapon, and it's going to do 1d10 piercing, assuming you're doing it within 100 feet, I think 400 feet, it's reduced, and if you're also doing it close range, you're doing it at a disadvantage.
This isn't really close range, is it?
Nope. I'm talking like within 5 feet of the creature. That'll be,
Okay, gotcha.
yep, just so she knows in case she's strategizing.
You can shoot it twice.
So, heavy crossbow. Where's the 2 coming from? Earth. Oh, strength press. Okay, I don't know if I set this up right. It should just be +6 like everything else I have, right?
For a dexterity weapon, it is a strength weapon. I just clicked on it and it went away. Why did I click on it?
I don't know.
I think a heavy one is, it should be dexterity weapon, yeah. Anything ranged to be a dexterity weapon. So yeah, so we'd get the same perk.
Okay, so if I put 6 in the thing, it's showing up as +12.
If you already have the proficient thing checked, then it'll double it, because the proficient checkbox should already add the proficiency.
Alright, cool, so I don't need to add anything.
Yep. And it's a regular heavy crossbow, it doesn't have any magical perks or anything, so. 9 is the attack roll, right?
Unless I get to, because I'm hidden, unless I get to shoot with advantage.
In this circumstance, you wouldn't. So, this shot is
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. Flies in front of the creature.
And that's your turn.
Well, you're hasted, so you get another shot, I believe, if you choose to use it, or another action, another full action.
Well, let's try another shot.
Oh, this one does hit. It shoots directly into the troll's arm, its shoulder. And that's going to do a total of, and then I click on this thing. Well, so what you do is I clicked on the words heavy crossbow, and that dishes the damage out.
Okay, I don't know if I have it put in right, but it should be 1d10 plus strength or plus dex.
It's going to be 1d10 plus dex for that weapon.
Okay, so 1d10 plus 3.
Now we are on to the troll's turn. How exciting! And the troll does not see Yvonne. It sees Rohal, but it also sees Lorien so close and so scared and so running away.
Yeah, so you're
I wasn't running, I was circling.
the
Circling.
roll you had, Steve.
Circling.
That
Sorry?
did 1d10 minus 1 because it was set to strength instead of dex. So instead of minus 1, it should have been plus 3. So instead of 8, it should have been 12.
Okay.
Unless it's a nat 1.
And that's a
All right, I
that's a
fixed it.
damage 1.
Very good, very good. Yvonne, you hear the scampering of another set of feet coming down from the hallway at this moment in time. And Lorien, you were almost able to outrun it, but this guy is on your heels and attacks you viciously 3
Fuck.
times. So first
no.
it attempts to bite you.
Oh, that's not good.
So that's a
Pretty
25
sure-
to hit, and that I'm sure hits.
Yeah,
That
pretty sure
is-
troll mouths are pretty filthy too.
That is 15. Sorry, it's a claw attack first. He slashes at you with his claw. That's 15 damage for the first attack.
Ooh.
You're
The
fine.
next attack is it's trying to bite you. That is a 27. That is-
27
it's-
damage?
No, 27 to hit.
Okay, yeah, it got me.
Now it
Basically
is now it
bites
is
your head
doing 11 piercing damage as it bites into you. I don't think you're doing so. Let me pull up your thing. 'Cause don't
Yeah, I
even-
got 12 health left now.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
If
The
Lorien
second-
dies to a
The
troll
second,
on a
the
side
second,
quest.
the second claw attack. Oh my gosh, it's hitting you. Why is it rolling so high?
Are you sure you
still
got it
a little
rolling
luck.
right, Steve?
Have you given it too much? What's it called?
Because if it's like rolling 27, that's pretty insane.
It must have rolled a 20 plus 7. It has a plus 7 to hit. So
Oh, okay. Right.
yeah,
Oh, it hit a nat 20. Okay,
yeah, it's green.
so
It says-
technically it should have
says,
crit on that one, and
Yeah,
shouldn't have said that, maybe.
I'm hovering my mouse over the rolls, and it's showing those hits. For example, this one was it's legitimate. It's just you're just really unlucky. This one's doing 13 slashing, which I think knocks you down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm -1 now.
Oh my gosh! So you're gonna have to do death saving throws. So it knocks you down, and the last thing that you see when it knocks you down is the bolt that Yvonne shot get pushed out of its arm, and its arm healing.
Yeah.
And as you fall down, you recall your studies, and that trolls do regenerate in their they regenerate.
As I lose consciousness, I let out a strangled cry, my baby, and fall and go down. So
Yes.
do I roll a death save now?
No, that's going to be once every turn, and then there's little circles that represent. I think it's like the best out of 5. Either you live or die.
I think it's 3.
3.
And then there's some perks
3.
that can stabilize you. Yeah, best of. Is it best of 3? No,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best of 3.
I thought it was
Yeah.
best of 5, being 3. 3 that is the. Let me look at this. Oh, it is 3. Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. It could be a
Damn.
total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
The
a total
world
of like
might
5
end
rolls.
because of this troll. The entire ass world might end because of this troll.
Yeah, trolls are no joke. Trolls are no joke. Back to Rohal's turn. Rohal, you and Yvonne both see the bolt pushed out of its arm, and its arm regenerate. And it has a
Can I
blackish
remember how
blood.
smart trolls are?
Can you remember how smart trolls are? With your low nature roll, you, as far as you know, trolls are not extremely bright. They're not as bright as some of the other giants. You know that all ogrekin are fairly stupid, and this is an ogre king. Trolls are ogrekin, but some of the other elder giants are much more intelligent.
Yeah. I will attempt to polymorph this motherfucker.
Fascinating. Is that a spell that you have?
That is a spell I have.
Fascinating. I'm excited.
So should I put it down like the information?
Yes. Desperate times call for polymorph.
I mean, if it succeeds, you know.
Well, don't forget it. Let's say hypothetically it's a chicken and you kill it. It reverts back to its normal
Yeah.
form.
I'm gonna take it to and make it into something like a pig.
Or an earthworm.
No, an earthworm can die super easily. So
I thought we wanted it to die.
no, if it dies, it turns back into the creature. Yeah.
At full health or dead?
Yvonne, just so you know, moving forward,
Full health.
any attacks you make while hidden are going to be done with advantage. So I apologize for that. So as far as polymorph, what is the save that it needs to roll? The wisdom saving throw. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
First, tell me what you are attempting to transform it into, and then I'll make the roll.
Like a pig. Like a
Cool. I'm excited.
Like a normal pig with
Wisdom
like a
saving
farmer's
throw.
pig, if you will.
It received a 10. So how does that work now? You tell me.
It is fucked.
It is turning
it's
into a pig. Where are
It's
my
turning-
tokens?
yeah.
Where are
Yeah, and I
my
still think you
tokens?
should turn it into an earthworm, then we just like put it in a jar and carry it around with us.
It holds for an hour.
Well, then we can feed it to something.
We can still feed a pig to something. I mean, if we find another
I guess.
creature and it like bites down on it, won't they start fighting? Perhaps.
Maybe. I figured we feed it to something larger. The larger thing then goes pop when the troll reverts to its normal size.
That is. But will the worm survive the path through? That is a massive.
This is
What,
this is the best. This is the best I got. Best I got, guys. Best I got for a pig. It's like a boar. It's like a boar.
Oh, pigs eat
boar.
human bodies.
Okay, so we just.
Not that I can say that since I'm currently kind of like dead, but you
All right.
know.
We are sort of out of since it's an hour. We're sort of out of initiative. So I run up
Did you
and
hear
try to
something
stabilize.
else skittering also?
You're not out of initiative. Sorry.
Okay.
This is the part where I start
How far can I
laughing
make
out.
it? 35 is how far from here?
You are probably 30 unless you have some kind of elven bullshit.
35. I
35?
have elven bullshit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you do have elven bullshit. Okay, so 35 it is.
Why can't I see past? I can't see past here.
Because this
No, I can't.
fucking
No, I
thing
can't.
is probably, I don't know.
So it's like to here.
Use the measuring tool. Let me see.
I don't
Yeah, it's
exactly know
about
how to
there.
use
It's about
the-
there. Yeah, it's about there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess your turn ends there, eh?
My turn ends there.
As the pig chews into Lorian's pregnant belly. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Oh my god, it's
Yvonne,
my
your turn.
turn.
Is it?
Isn't it my
It's
turn
actu-
to
no,
roll a
yeah,
death
it is your
save?
turn.
Oh, it is your turn. I'm sorry. Goodness gracious.
Okay,
I think
I
you won that
passed
one.
the first one. Yeah, if it's 10 or over, you win. I think over 10 or 10 or over. I think it's 10 or over.
It's 10 or over.
What did you roll? Oh, death saving throw. Yeah, it's above 10. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a coin toss. Repeated coin toss.
50-50.
Now it is
Success.
Yvonne's turn.
Okay.
Yvonne, you see a troll regenerating. You see a troll turning into a hog after it's slain your companion who's lying there, dying and unconscious and bloodied.
Well, she's gonna run over and try to stabilize Lorian.
I forget. Is that a medicine
Would-
check? These are like
Yes.
basic D&D things. I don't know.
Okay.
Make a medicine roll.
Can I assist her from a distance?
No, you're too far.
That's not where that goes. Oh, thank
Well,
God.
yeah.
You just
well.
resurrect her straight off.
Lorian, you awake to see
Soupy Argo.
an aggressive pig squealing in front of you, and Yvonne picking you up onto your feet. Yeah,
Does that mean I have 1 hit point?
correct.
Okay.
Unless you have some elven bullshit. That's more like
I
a
don't
half
have
orc
that
move.
kind of elven bullshit. No.
Okay. So would you say that's my action?
I would say that's your main action. Yeah.
So bonus action,
Well, you have another action.
I do, and I have bonus actions too. So for a bonus action, let's see, she's not a swashbuckler, is she?
Time to look at the attack rolls of pigs.
Pretty much.
Oh, right, it's gonna attack that, but
oh no,
don't-
even better. As my next,
Ooh,
I guess,
goodness.
action, bonus action, whatever, I'm gonna 50-foot silk rope. We're gonna take that out, and we're gonna noose the pig.
That's going to be a sleight of hand, and this is going to be
with advantage, I think.
why with advantage? It's like
Because,
it's a hog wild.
Haste?
See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's a bit boorish, but I'll accept it.
Oof.
Okay, it's dexterity saving throws, so perhaps
Somebody's got
not.
to hog up all the puns. 18.
But
okay.
it moves. It moves at she moves at extreme speeds. So
Okay, so
Oh.
here's the thing. You have advantage because of haste, but you have disadvantage because you're trying to tie it around a moving boar, so it equals out. 18 is successful. You have the rope tied around its neck.
Cool, we're just gonna gently choke it out.
I mean,
No, that'll
Okay,
take
hang on.
away the
If
polymorph.
it's unconscious,
No.
while you think that over, I'm going to take a leak. I'll listen to your conversation.
Mic
yeah,
off.
so hear me out. If it's dead, it undoes the polymorph. If it's unconscious, it stays polymorphed, and we can GG.
how
it.
sure
No,
are
if you
you?
do any kind of damage, it breaks the polymorph also.
Is it any
No,
damage?
no. You gotta
Yeah.
kill it. You gotta kill it.
Oh, really?
Like,
Are
bring
you
it to
Yeah,
zero-
it's- it
zero
should
health,
be
yeah.
full kill.
The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops below 0 hit points or dies.
Oh,
So
okay.
option B is I do have it by the neck. I could tie it to something nearby, and we could all just get out.
Yes.
And
Or
then
we
just hope
could
it strangles
bring it
itself
forth
until it comes
and
back.
we could bring it forth. We could just tie it to something and
We could tie
well,
it to the
even though
cart
it's-
and ride it through the tunnel.
we could.
I
It could
mean,
fall down a pothole and die,
that
though.
too. But then it would be a troll in a pothole.
It would be a troll in a pothole.
A pot troll, if you will.
Pot troll, if you will. I wonder if it fits in this.
In the barrel.
No, that's not a barrel. That's a metal pipe. I mean,
Oh.
if you would put a
You're gonna
hole
stuff it.
down in a metal pipe.
Step brother
and-
unstuck.
Put it face down.
So I'm not gonna interfere with your line of thinking, but I will say that there are some very clever ways to utilize polymorph that I will not divulge.
Disclose.
You're kind of going along the
About
line of
putting it
thinking.
in that metal pipe hole down there.
Yeah, what I mean is, if we shove it down the pipe, and if it expands in the pipe as
It'll be crushed.
a troll, it will be crushed. Because I don't think that the metal sides of that pipe, I don't think it's stronger than the metal sides of that pipe.
Probably not.
Because it's
As you're all
flesh.
thinking this over, Yvonne in particular, having been right there with Lorian, and Lorian, you also see this. Rohan not so much because he's thinking on his feet. You see that the regeneration that occurred around the bolt is undoing itself from some of the fire damage it took from the fireball, indicating that perhaps
what now?
fire is harmful to
The
its
fire
regenerative
does
properties.
more
Gotcha.
permanent damage, yes.
I'm gonna walk up and heal Lorian for.
Well, whose turn is it? Because
Please.
it's not your turn, man.
Oh right, we have the thingamabobber still.
You hear
Yeah.
something scampering from behind you, Roll Hall,
Okay.
very quickly.
But it is Rohal's turn now.
Who is it? Oh, yeah, right. Because the thing
No,
is.
Yvonne.
tied up.
Yvonne took her turn, and now
Yeah,
it's
and so now it's Rohal's turn.
now it's the troll's
It's the
turn.
boar's turn.
Oh, the pig's turn, yeah.
What attack?
I
But
like
wait,
that.
Yvonne
Possibilities.
didn't finish her turn. Did she
Yes.
tie the pig up?
Yeah,
That is-
she did.
Oh, okay, okay, sorry.
It's a lot of bonus. She has it tied to the rope. She doesn't have the rope tied to anything else because she's been doing a lot
Not
of
yet.
bonus actions here and there.
So I
suppose
technically
she's
get
holding
an
it.
action and a bonus action, then another action and bonus action because of haste. I think.
That one is moving a little bit
It stops there. That's as far as it can go. It's turn. It's Rollhall's turn now.
It is at a fucking turn? What? Okay.
No, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. All the trolls share the same turn. I streamline shit that way. Unless I have like a massive battlefield, then I switch it up.
Okay. I just fucking run up here and hold up. I assume I hear the don't.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And you see it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna run up here quickly, and we are all invisible. And before I make us invisible, I just scream, "Run!" And we're all invisible. I don't know how far I can run. Close there?
You can run 35 feet.
Hold on. Where do I move that thing? How do I?
Yeah, the little measurement tool
Arrow.
on the top left. You click it and drag it.
I'll be right back. My cat's stealing stuff.
Go for it.
Select move, pan view, jaw, circle, freehand, polygon line. No?
So you're casting. What type of invisibility are you? What are you doing here?
Invisibility. Hold on. I'll send you the.
Isn't that only for one person? There's a different type of
No,
invisibility.
it's for 3 people at tier 4.
Nicely done.
So we are completely invisible. See here.
It'll be 1, 2. Yeah, you can turn up to 3 people with that spell level.
There we go.
Very nice. Very nice. Are you doing anything else on your turn? You're moving, right?
Well, sorry.
Are you moving
This
as well?
one, as far as I can make it, because I was here.
I'm saying,
Wait, was I?
So you're trying to move away from the troll. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
You were
I'm
here,
moving
so
far
you
away
can,
from
you
trolls.
can make it. You can make it about where you are right now.
Yeah, okay.
Right about.
But I'm
right-
wondering, was I actually there though? Because
Yes. Yes, you were.
'Cause thing is-
we're in initiative the whole time, man.
yeah, we were in initiative exactly. But in that case, I think I should be here because I moved myself and thought we were outside of initiative. I should have listened to you.
Very well. So then I'll.
so I
put
think
you
it was here.
You're about here then.
Yeah. All right.
Leaving the wounded women behind you. Just kidding.
Yeah. Thing is, this one will turn back now.
Why? Oh, because it's a
Concentration.
concentration spell. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's how it's gonna be, I guess. Hi.
Good thing though, they are.
It's your boy Troll.
Yep. I'm gonna be more like.
Oh
here.
boy. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh man.
Now the question is, will the troll realize what has happened?
Well, I guess that depends whether or not the troll has an ability called Keen Smell. But we'll find out. So your turn is over. Yes, Rollhall, you've run and cast invisibility on everybody, and turned the pig back into a troll. We are now on Lorian's turn. Lorian, you realize that you are now invisible, and you also realize that the pig has turned into a troll. And you see another troll sprinting toward you all.
I'm gonna try and sneak. I'm gonna sort of dun 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 dun. Wait, I need to do the measuring tool, don't I?
It'd be really good to have your bird right now.
I don't have my bird right now. Wow,
It'd be really good to have.
that's
I'm just
30
wondering.
feet. That hallway there is 30 feet, Steve.
Yes'm.
Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna try and sneak and hide behind this barrel. Then I'm
Yes'm.
gonna. Yes, sir. Sir.
I can't even see you anymore. Wait, you're there?
Yeah.
Time to die.
Yeah.
So your turn
I'm
is
hiding
done.
behind. I'm hiding. I'm crouched down behind this barrel. Yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
Yes, I'm gonna put that out there. You're bleeding, and you're very smelly, most likely.
Oh.
But I digress.
Bleeding? No. Smelly? Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I am gonna do. Well,
Prestidigitation
At
to
least
make
we
yourself
have someone-
smell like nothing.
yeah, that's
just
a
want-
good idea. I think I will prestidigitation
Why
myself
do I
to be
help
the
you, you
nothing.
bleeding pregnant woman?
Because I'm a bleeding pregnant woman, Steve. It's natural for you to have that instinct.
I want the good guys to live, but sometimes the good guys have to die.
Well,
So what are
Am
you
I
making yourself
just
smell like? Your answer may determine whether or not you live or die.
I finally got my audio back. What I miss?
Lorian is freshening up.
I'm gonna make myself smell like smoke.
Like a female troll.
I'm gonna make myself smell like burning smoke.
I like your playstyle. We're on to Yvonne's turn. You are now invisible. The boar has turned back into a troll. There are 2 trolls running toward you. You are invisible.
Okay.
And you see the troll smelling the air.
She's gonna loop around this way. And then this is a hole, right?
Man, ballsy place. No, that's a coagulated blood. Oh, well, yeah, you're next to a little hole here, yeah.
Not big enough for a troll to fit down, though.
Not big enough for a troll to fit down.
Okay, then I think she's probably gonna move to about here.
The hole's big enough for you to fit down, however. But that may not necessarily be what you want.
Alright, this is a little cartoonish. Invisibility, will that break if I attack something?
As far as I know, it
Yep,
does.
It will?
it does.
Unfortunate, because I had a crowbar and I was gonna nail this guy as he came around the corner.
I don't know why it does, but yeah. I think there are invisibility spells that don't break, but this one does.
I have a smoke bomb!
I think greater invisibility doesn't.
That's right. Smoke bomb!
I've got a smoke bomb!
Hopefully that creates a lot of smell, because they can't see us anyway.
Maybe.
Does it create a lot of smell?
Smoke bomb.
I mean, I assume it would smell like something burning.
Does it burn? Or is it more of a poof?
It is more of a poof.
It is more of a-
God, this cat, I swear.
And it lasts for 5 minutes until a wind or something of the such removes it. My initial thought as a DM, which I probably shouldn't share, is, will that fuck you all over more?
Shrug?
Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. We'll find out. Next time
It
on
won't fuck us over more if I stuff it down the troll's throat.
Wizard Gangbang.
Oh god.
What kind of smoke did you, like,
Interesting.
make yourself smell like?
Mesquite, of course. She wants it to be the most pleasant experience when they eat her.
No, I made myself smell like something is burning.
Okay.
Like smoke, like something nasty, not organic, but
Shouldn't you go for something rotten in that case? Yeah, I suppose trolls.
I
might
don't
eat
know.
rotten
Trolls
stuff.
might eat rotten things. More like kerosene burning or
What about mildew?
oil burning or something.
All right.
Just something that smells dangerous. Because I noticed that it wasn't healing as well with fire damage, so I thought maybe it would avoid something that smells
Fair point.
So,
dangerous.
Yvonne, what is your
Smoldering fire.
choice? What are you going to do? And don't listen to me. I say stupid shit as a DM. I don't want to sway your decisions.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have too much fun stuff, but I do have a set of caltrops.
The smoke bomb may be a great idea. I don't want to sway your decisions.
Well, again, we're already invisible, so it's not going to help much, and unless the scent's
Well,
going to
smell.
be strong enough to disguise. But
Because if you consider old style smoke bombs, you want stuff to be in the air, and that tend to make things smelly or clog certain orifices that they used to track with.
well, I do have caltrops, so I think she's going to toss those into the entryway here.
Okay. And do that.
Just FYI, they're gonna see things appearing midair.
Well, I'm around the corner, so they'll come from around the corner, but I'm not staying there.
All right.
So when she's tossed them, I think she'll dart back in this direction, and then head back for where that big hole in the ground is.
Okay.
I didn't measure, but it's
Was
probably
that
as
two?
far as she can go.
Was that 2 different actions?
Depends if she used her.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah, she only did
she
one
just used the
action.
caltrops for now, and then I can
Okay.
theoretically, I can burn my action to dash, right? Action and bonus
And
action
as
to
a rogue,
dash.
you can, yes.
You are probably the most capable person of taking any kind of punches, especially with haste. So I would very much like to have you covering my ass. Just putting that out there.
Well-
But, you know, I digress. What is your AC right now? Your AC should be through the roof.
I don't know. I'd probably have to
You
manually.
should have +2. Plus, like, advantage on dexterity saving throws.
+2 on the armor only gets me to 17.
Plus
How
2
many-
on the armor gives you 17, so therefore you're 19?
No. I have 15 now. +2 would get
Sorry.
me up to 17.
Okay, 17. All right, gotcha.
I'm going to utilize
So
this to
that's
represent
quite-
caltrops.
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
All right, so she's going to come down to here, stand on the far side of the hole, and then shoot that.
Okay. It's a lot of fucking movement, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, I'm using a bonus action to toss the caltrops down over there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm burning that action and my next bonus action
I
to
see.
dash and then dash again.
I see. 2 movements and a
plus
dash.
the-
Okay.
Extended movement from haste, which gets me up to 60 for my normal movement.
And you also had the rogue thingy that gave you the additional dash.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
So
bonus action dash.
make your ranged attack. But that'll make you visible.
Hopefully
Just
I-
reminding you before you make that decision.
Do I get to roll with advantage because I'm invisible now?
You do. But do you want to go ahead with the attack knowing that it'll make you visible? I just want to remind you.
Yes, that's why I'm on the far side of the hole.
Very good. Go for it.
How,
That is it.
how,
That is it.
deep-
That is a hit.
how deep is that hole?
I roll again for advantage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're gonna have to roll. Yeah, roll again. So it hits either way. And it does 7 damage. Yeah, 7 damage. Very good. You hit it square in the chest. The bolt is lodged into its chest.
Should
And it looks
probably enchant those to
engaged.
become fiery, but yeah.
Remind me how deep the hole in front of me was. Is that 3
It's
meters?
about half a meter, about 2.5 feet.
Ow. That was deeper, goddammit.
Well, at least you can take some hits.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh right, it is the turn
potentially.
of
Unless
the
you're super unlucky.
trolls. We'll start with this one.
We can't see the trolls.
Trolls what?
What's it called? The other trolls.
Initiative.
Yep.
I'm using the same initiative for both of them. It looks easier that
Okay.
way. Let's see here. So, Rohal, you see this troll's wound from the bolt heal and push the bolt out, and it appears to have done more healing than that bolt had even done to it. It appears to be regenerating its wounds from earlier.
Gotcha.
You're astounded
And
by its
now
regenerative
it's-
abilities. You've never seen anything like that before.
Gotcha. And now it's our turn. My turn.
Yes.
I will. How far can I run? Like here?
Yeah, that's about 35.
And I will use plant growth on all the vines in this 100 and
Oh,
100
I
foot
forgot.
radius.
I'm sorry. I forgot to do caltrops on the one that ran through the caltrops. I'm gonna do that right now.
Right, yeah.
Right. It did not succeed going over the call traps. You see, Rohal, you were close enough to see this. Yvonne, you were all close enough to see this. It steps on a call trap rather poorly, and you see the blade go through its foot, doing some minimal damage, and it also actually didn't move as far either. So I'm pulling it back a little bit. Yeah. But it did so little damage. You all realized it did very, very low, but it slowed it down. Yep. Go on.
I gotcha. So all of the vines in this area will be. Hold on. I'll just send this to you.
What was the spell again?
It's plant growth.
That.
I just sent the information.
Very nice. Okay, cool. So it's moving a quarter of its distance. That's super helpful and really awesome.
Yeah. And one thing that's cool with this one is that plants that are magically created does not impede my movement. Also, that should go for you, Lorian, as well, right?
What? I'm
You
not.
are not a right. Never mind. You're.
What? I'm a high elf.
Yeah, you're a high elf. I don't think you have the same thing as I do because I'm a wood elf.
Just to remind you that there's the plant growth here.
Yeah. Well, everywhere. So here.
100 foot radius.
Wait,
so it's
actually,
gonna be-
I can decide not to. So anywhere where there are vines within 100 feet radius.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm just gonna move my character to see where there will be here too. This will probably be expanded a little bit, I guess. No, it's gonna be like on the same
That
spot.
depends where your point of centering is.
Yeah, I guess here somewhere.
Okay. So you want to
No.
get. You want the vines behind the other troll as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
You're gonna have to have 2 clouds in that case.
Nah.
Okay. So that whole area is gonna be just. They just grow together and cover the whole fountain.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. That's like not in the right position though.
I know. I'm moving the trolls to the front so they're not like faded and shit.
Do we have any plants around other than that?
Not that you can see from your position.
Well, I suppose on top there would be as well.
Anyway, so
Remember
that's
that for when we
successful.
get up. Cool. Yep. After that, suppose. Hold on. I think I had something for this inventory. Just a moment.
Everything has become so dark for me.
Dark.
Yeah, it's because you only use your dark sight.
Yeah. You don't have any other light currently. That's why.
Right.
It's a very dimly lit area, and you're using the dark side, making it even spookier.
If I use Wand of Gentle Repose.
That's for bodies that are decomposing.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one then. I should have one with. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. I don't have the wand of that. Okay, I thought I had that. Then in that case, I will cower and basically, sit down and curl into this corner right here.
Right. Cowering, bleeding, and scared the way I like my players when they're in an encounter.
I have one more thing, which is, I suppose it's hard to see through this as well, considering it's vines and it's
No,
still
you can
covering
see
the
through
whole
it. You can see through it.
without problem.
Yeah, you can see through it. I mean, it'll be a little harder to see all the way in the back here, but you can see this
Okay.
whole.
Yeah, I gotcha.
section.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna sit tight right here. I feel like
Cool.
it's a comfortable
Cool.
location.
All right, Lorian, you see these vines burst up, and you know without a doubt that that's Rohal's work. You see that it is
Sure, yeah.
encumbering, it is slowing down this troll in front of you who is sniffing and running and clambering through these vines that are growing around its feet.
Okay, and I'm still invisible, yeah.
You are. And you smell
So
like
I'm
smoke.
gonna-
Very smoky.
I'm gonna try and sneak into a room out
I
of.
would say make a stealth roll, or whatever the hell they call it these days. Even though you're
yeah.
invisible, you want to work on your.
You get advantage on that in that case,
Yeah, make another roll. What's the advantage on that?
because it's invisible.
Indeed, it is.
Invisibility.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're
what's
walking
16?
very quietly. Yeah, you're very quiet.
Alright, I'm gonna go back here where I can't be seen, and I'm gonna go into my bag and. Come on.
You have so much shit in that bag. I don't even know what you have. You must have something that can help you in this situation, like maybe a healing potion.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a healing.
I think I have a healing potion. Not gonna help you though. But
Sure, I've got a healing potion somewhere.
You probably do. You have something for almost every situation.
I go past the deck of many things.
Oof.
I go
Don't
past
even
the
get me started on that. That is such a cool item. I love that item.
bottle of ink, some dirty underwear.
God,
Fuck,
damn.
where? Dagger. God, I feel like I need to run a search on this. I'm sorry, my vision's going. I'm trying to read my freaking
I
inventory.
mean, scrolling through your inventory on Roll20 is perfect RP for rummaging through a bag full of shit, of random
Yeah, yeah.
items. So I love it. I love that it
Playing
takes you time.
cards, a signet ring, a black pearl. That's worth some money. Bronze captain's key. Why the fuck do I still have that in here? Oh god, there's the underwear again. Okay, no, that's a restoration. Restoration's not healing, right?
Technically. Let me see. What is it? Potion of restoration?
Greater restoration potion.
That's more for like diseases.
Yeah,
or
that's
like if
what
you're
I thought.
petrified. Oh no, it's for debilitating effects. Like if you're cursed, petrified, any reduction to target ability score. Like
Oh my god, Steve, I don't think I have any healing potions.
danger zone. Better not trip.
Yeah, I
if you
know, right?
somehow make it
Let me
over
look
to
through the
me,
inventory.
you
I don't know where
actually
you
have
went, Rohal. You went invisible. You
just
told us
down
to
the
run.
path. It's okay.
I don't know that. Are you telling
You
me
should
that?
you should probably have felt me running past you because I was standing in between you, holding your shoulders, and I ran to here, from here to
To
here.
where? To
So-
I can't even see anything. So
You can't see my pings?
no.
Okay, I'm gonna come over and show you. I can't even see you. Who the hell are you?
I went into a room.
Okay. If you come out just temporarily, then I'll show you how I ran, and you should have seen me.
Oh fuck! You were wearing your ring of false life, but you didn't die. You were unconscious.
No,
I was
unconscious,
unconscious.
exactly.
Yeah, so your soul
Yeah,
wouldn't have
I-
been locked into a permanent forever.
All I know is you went south. You went south, right, Rohal?
Yeah. Well, if you
That's
come
all
out
I
of the room,
know.
I'll show
So,
you.
I
I'll
can't
show
come
you what
out
I
of-
mean.
So, Steve, technical
No, just to
question.
show you.
What's your
Because this
technical
is
question?
something your character knows.
If she's got the Ring of False Life, and something happens to the baby,
Come out here.
does the baby go
So-
in
We'll talk about that when the
the
time comes.
connection?
Lorian,
So I was-
as you're rummaging through your bag, you come across some starting to aged garlic bread, and you
I'm
have a
gonna-
fond memory of it. As you rummage
However,
through.
I'm just gonna show her this. You two were standing here, and I was standing right here, and I took I placed my hands on your shoulders, and then I just ran
Excuse
past
me, are you
you
retconning? What
to
the
here.
fuck is happening here? Come on.
Yeah,
You can't-
he's.
I'm showing-
I know.
I'm-
Like I said, I know that he went. I know that you went south down the tunnel. That's all I know.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I just wanna
And-
tell
and-
you what you know exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
but I'm hiding over here now.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
I don't know where you were hiding exactly, so Let's continue.
I look fondly at the garlic bread, but I don't want to bring it out of my bag of holding because then I would smell like garlic.
Indeed.
So I can't do that. And restoration.
Maybe you can trade something for it. Your life. Anyways,
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hide here because I'm very concerned that if I take any damage from these trolls, I'm done for, and I want to save my baby. So
I
I'm
like
gonna
Sounds
hide in
solid.
here.
Sounds
I'm
solid.
gonna hide in here right now because I don't have any healing potions somehow. I think I would have bought some,
Got to
but-
plan ahead, Lorian. Gotta plan ahead.
Yeah, I guess so. I was falling asleep. You kept having these sessions in the middle of the night.
Oh, wait, you have a potion. You have a greater healing potion right above your potion of invisibility, which you also have.
I do? Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna fucking take that.
Under your
Will you-
rusty key. Your eyes went over rusty key,
Oh,
but you didn't see
fuck
greater
yeah.
healing potion.
I did it. Okay, I'm gonna drink that.
Let me see how much that is. So first of all, erase from your bag. It's 44 plus 4 of healing.
Okay.
Good lord. What would you do without a DM? Probably die to trolls.
Probably died
Probably,
it.
probably still will, but
I mean, I might. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me.
that's
okay.
what this potion is for. When you're huddled in a corner alone, surrounded by trolls with 1 HP and a baby in your belly.
11.
Wow.
Jeebus. That is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but that's your roll. I mean, dude, that potion cost fucking hella money, and you just
I
got.
know.
Wow, that you should feel cheated. That is terrible,
I think-
but it is what it is. You get
I try to remember who I bought that from.
that's like half a troll bite right there.
I think about invoking horror's wrath on whoever fucking sold me that potion. Like that really goes through my mind for a moment.
You know what I realized?
Oh, you
I have
already.
a rod of greater restoration. Anyways, continue.
Okay. Great. But yeah, okay. Once I find that again in my inventory, I will delete it. But I've got to find it.
Anyway, so your turn is all. I mean, just yeah. I'll find it. Give me a second. It's Yvonne's turn while I sort out her inventory.
I found it.
All
I
right.
found it.
Cool. I'm like Sauron wanting you guys to use the ring when it comes to the deck of many things. I fucking love that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yvonne, what would you like to do?
Try to avoid that.
Well, remind me again what this green smear is.
Green smear. Can you? Where?
That's the area of effect of the roots.
Oh, the
Okay.
the thing. Yeah. There's the brush has grown up. The vines are out of control. It's making it difficult for the trolls to move.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna, I guess, use my action twice in a row and shoot it twice.
Solid
Can I
play.
use steady aim to get advantage on both of those?
Is that an ability?
I think so.
Steady.
It's like
aim.
if you do steady aim, you can't move at all, but it gives you advantage on the.
Oh, that is a rogue feature, which I don't think you have the. Oh, a third
No.
level rogue feature. What the hell? How do I not know this? Is that a rogue, a vanilla rogue feature?
Might be.
Rogue feature class option steady aim, which I don't think Yvonne has that specific feature, unfortunately. Although I like it. It's a cool feature. Huh. Have you guys heard of that before?
What?
It's the steady aim feature from a third level rogue.
I know I use it all the time
I
in other
recognize it,
campaigns, but I usually
sure.
play swashbucklers.
Hmm.
Although I do have one,
Tell you what.
a different type of
So
rogue.
yeah, since
I'm not sure.
he's struggling through vines, I'll give you the advantage, regardless of whatever this feature is. I'll look into that on my own time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll 2 shots with advantage. I'm not sure quite how to roll advantage on the sheet here, so I'm just gonna roll twice.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the first shot, let's have a look. 23 is a hit. That is going to dish out 13 damage. Go ahead, roll your second attack.
I just want to put that out there. You might want to aim for their eyes to
I could do that.
I mean,
deal brain damage.
it's assuming that she's aiming for criticals at all times. I assume that all. You do a significant amount of damage. You're hitting these guys actually in the necks. You're hitting this troll one in the neck and one in the pec, the chest there. You can tell that they were clean hits.
Okay.
And some
since I
black
can't move, that's your
blood
turn.
oozes out. Yes. Unfortunately, this troll, although it has had some black blood ooze out of its neck and chest is immediately healing from that attack. You've done more damage than it is healing, you perceive, as the wounds are still there, but it is healing a significant amount, and it is also pushing forward toward you still. However, it is moving barely at all because the vines are very effective at stopping it from moving. And you have a troll behind you who's also moving. It's hard for you to see. Lauren, you can hear branches
wait.
crackling and breaking and bushes rustling.
Steve, I'm a rogue. I get sneak attack.
That's what I was thinking that you would go for up here. I was like, why don't you?
Yes, you were hidden, invisible, and a rogue.
I think it's anytime you have advantage on the shot.
Okay, well.
Does that work on crossbows?
I believe so, actually.
At
That's my
ranged
bad.
or dex
Holy
weapons.
shit!
Okay, so let me
You're
roll.
gonna massacre these fuckers.
What? 3d6 extra damage to both of them.
Yes, to both attacks. And you know what? Add it to the previous attack that I didn't calculate for as well.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Just add that up.
Mic off.
So 3, 6, 96. Ones. 29's not bad though.
29 isn't that bad. So it's pretty good.
Mic on.
Be right there. Just putting something away. 29
I got some
damage.
extras too.
Oh my gosh. So you're actually, yeah, no. Second hit was not in the pack. The second hit was also in the neck. So even though you see it healing from those attacks, the initial attack was so severe that this troll is in bad shape, believe it or not, even with all the healing factor that's going on. Granted, you did hit it with 3 sneak attacks. You had fireball. It's been hit a lot, and it's still alive. You're all astounded by the regenerating factor of this troll. And you know there's another running down the hallway as well. So now it's on to Rohal's turn.
Hey, righty.
That's quite good.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Sure.
If I would take out a bow, an arrow, dose it with... Hold up. Gold. I
Igniting
can't
would
recall.
be-
What did the Black Lily little flower do? You remember? I'll just look in our DMs.
That's gonna take me a minute of notes. Black lily flower. Yikes. Do you remember where you got it? And what is it specifically
No, I don't
called?
remember. Blue vial. Poison causes shortness of breath. Silence for an hour. Forest and roasted from the... That's not the one I wanted to use then. That is... Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
I want to use... Oil of the Taggart.
Oh my lord. You have oil of Taggart, yeah?
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
2 of them. That must have been
Yeah.
expensive as shit.
2 doses. I can't recall what we retrieved them from.
You might have bought it from Lance, the poisons guy in Gryld.
Yeah. Right, because we're going to use it for the king or for the... Yeah.
Yep, and you ended up actually completing that quest without using it, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm pulling up the specifics on that poison.
I can't see this fucker here.
No, you cannot from... You should be able to see him though. I don't know why you can't.
Okay.
I'll fix
I
your line of.
don't know.
I'll fix your line of sight. There we go. 120 feet. You should be able to see that now.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Now, let's see here. I need to add the longbow. I can actually see what kind of... There we go.
What is the thing you have right now?
I have a longbow with a ranged weapon longbow.
No, the poison.
And an
poison.
arrow for it. Poisoned arrow.
Tag it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. I have it now. Thank goodness for the search option. So you know that it would make, if the creature fails their roll, their saving throw on it, it would make them unconscious and poisoned for up to 24 hours.
Yeah, I got a 22.
The creature will wake up if it's injured though. Or it can wake it up.
I got a 22 on the hit.
Oh, you actually rolled already.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I mean, yeah. I didn't
Wow.
roll it in the chat. I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
Beautiful. Okay, so you successfully hit.
And yeah, first it's gonna take damage though. From the arrow.
Okay, where is the... You said you did it on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I can send you a picture.
How much damage
Oh, no, I
is
can't
the,
anymore.
How much damage is the arrow?
The
doing?
arrow is 9 damage, and then it's... Oh yeah, I have the other one too. And the other one is to hit is 22. And then it's the effect of the Oil of Taggart.
Okay, well he has to make a Constitution saving throw, which he has to beat 13, which is actually fairly easy to beat.
13?
That's
what?
what it
Okay.
says. That's what it says, unfortunately.
That really sucks. Okay. I didn't think it was... I thought it was like super powerful.
He rolled a 12 with a +5 bonus on his con save.
Wow, okay. Well,
That's all going to be
Lucky,
in the
I guess.
video. That was a lucky roll for you. Of all the saving throws, Constitution is the best on a troll, and you got very lucky there. The troll's unconscious.
yep.
Sometimes the dice
I
don't
can only
talking.
shoot one time, right? With bow and arrow. Bow and arrow.
Yes.
Can I shoot twice?
As far as I know, if you're not like a fighter or a rogue with these abilities, or a monk, you pretty much have one attack. As far as I know.
Yeah.
However, if you
Answer
had like a
proficient
bonus
bonus.
action that had a knife, like a finesse weapon, I think maybe you could have taken another shot actually, but you've already used your
Gotcha.
action to pretty much your bonus action to put the poison on the bow. Arrow, rather.
Unless I decide to take a drug. Can you remind me what was that dust called? That the warriors took to get really
Midnight
green?
powder. Midnight
Yeah.
powder.
What were the repercussions
Cocaine?
of that? Basically,
Um,
cocaine.
Right here, old chap. Good lord, I gotta look up stuff. Let's see. Midnight powder. Okay, right, so it would do, you have a con save of 10 for 1d4 rounds to do, sorry, for 1d4 damage, and that would do it
For how long?
For yeah, it would only do it, so for a minute you'd have a, con save of 10, it could do 1d4 damage, and you could also
Will you
build
allow
up.
me-
You could start building up an addiction to it as well, though.
Okay. Will you allow me to just take up that and sniff it and take another round?
Let's see
Off
here.
at this guy.
Midnight powder. Yeah,
like
so
actually-
it would give you haste for 1 minute and +1 to your AC, which is associated
case,
with
I-
haste.
In that case, I could technically just use produce flame. No.
Reduce flame. If you did the midnight powder, I'll count that taking the midnight powder as a free action.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And hold up. I don't know why it's lagging so badly on D&D Beyond when I throw dice.
By the way, I want to propose an idea to you guys. So I have a meeting that I have to get to in about 5 minutes, but I might be free in about 30 minutes. Did you want to call it a day in 5 minutes, or did you want to come back to this in 5 minutes after like a half-hour break or so?
I'd like to come back.
I'd like to come
We can
back.
come back.
Sure, yeah,
Great.
we'll come back.
Great. The meeting should be around 30 to 35 minutes. I mean, give or take 5 or 10 minutes on either end.
Okay.
Yep. But I'm gonna let Rose finish his turn, and then we'll remember that it was Rose's turn that we ended on. So go ahead.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I got produce flame to hit 24, produce flame damage 6 + 1 7.
So to hit, what was the roll? Sorry.
To hit was 24.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. And how much damage you doing to that one?
6 + 1 7.
Okay.
Fire
This is
damage.
the troll right in front of you, right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna go for the other one. That would be crazy.
That is a really good play to do.
Also, I wonder, will everything be set on fire? I don't think so, because everything is so filled with liquid because it just grew up.
It is, burning, but it's not having a substantial bit of damage to it. And you also notice that as soon as you hit this troll with fire, it has immediately halted the regenerating properties
Moist.
of its body.
Is
We're
it
gonna
like
stop right-
bleeding from the openings, or?
It was bleeding from the bolts, but the healing has
Exactly, that's what I mean.
stopped. Yeah, make an intelligence roll, base intelligence.
Yeah? 15?
15. You believe, based on the arrow embedded in this troll, that Rollhall used some form of poison or something, but you're not entirely sure which one or how he used it, or if it was some druidic concoction, or if it's something he bought in Gryld.
Okay.
Or anywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna move a little more forward. Can I want to see down this corridor here to see if I can
Let's see. Yeah, you can make it right to the corner. You can.
Well, I'm gonna stand on this barrel here. Okay, I
And your
see.
stealth was not bad. You would have to jump down from the barrel to see around the corner. Fully.
Okay. I see a troll. Alright.
I mean, even in front of your feet and around the corner, you see that there are vines wildly growing. They're starting to settle in place, though, but they are thick.
Okay, I'm gonna back up just a little. Well, wait. Before I move.
You would probably see that it's fairly hurt.
The walls of the dungeon are sharp, and you cut yourself. You're bleeding now.
I just need to look at something really quick. Let's see.
Fireball would probably fit into that, to be honest.
Well,
Fireball, you say. Let me see what the HP of vines are.
the vines are settling down, right? You said.
They're still an
No.
obstacle. They're just not physically growing anymore, but they're in place and an obstacle.
They sit for like a long time, I think. I think they just sit there.
Well,
Yes, they
I
do.
hope that you're not too attached to those vines. So, does this one look hurt? Oh wait, I need to get rid of my measuring tool. Does this one look hurt?
It does not look very hurt. In
But
fact,
this one does.
it already looks like his wound is closing and healing from the arrow, and the arrow's being pushed out.
And
The
this one
rope
looks
would be
really hurt.
Yes, that one looks to be quite injured, and there's a little bit of flame actually being put out of its chest right now.
Fucking scorch that motherfucker.
Alright, tell me what's happening here. So we got hits of 24, 10, and 21, right?
Yep, 24, 10, 21.
Well. So 2 of them hit.
And they're fire.
Let's-
Scorching ray.
And pull my windows all back up. Because I had to
7 plus 6.
Yes, sir. That troll falls face down to the ground in a burning mass of death.
Good. I yell, Rojo, please. I'm very hurt.
Well, technically, since this one's dead now and this one's sleeping,
You're
I'll-
out of initiative, yes.
Yeah. All right. So I just sprint over here, and I have no problem making it through this.
No, you do not.
Yvonne, however,
Well, if the other one's technically sleeping, can't we just slit its throat? Like
And it-
Well,
execute
It'll
it?
heal it.
that would heal unless we managed to, I don't know, cut its head off. That'd probably hurt. You know how hard it is to decapitate something like a troll, though? They got really tough skin, haven't they? And they're big.
the skin,
You-
everything.
Like, if we had
Your-
Balminar with us still, we could probably do that.
Your role does not specify.
Well, I mean,
don't
but
know.
we've been watching it.
See
I
here.
really wish we had Falminar with us still. Please, I hurt.
Yeah, just hold up.
So those plants are still there. I want to remove that ugly green thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
God, it's lagging.
Suddenly, you hear a noise to your right, but you
Oh,
realize it is
fuck.
just some water trickling through the masonry.
I still freeze for a moment and get that 1,000-yard stare of someone who's endured severely traumatic incidents over and over and over again.
You heal 9.
That's so funny to me.
You heal 9 plus 13.
Thank you.
Damn, what spell is that?
Oh,
it's better than a
wounds of the
fucking-
2nd level.
Better than a fucking greater healing potion. So 9 plus 13.
Wait,
Yeah,
yes.
9 plus 13.
Yeah, your roll was abysmal with that potion.
It's 22.
Are you gonna have this fellow die, or
Yes.
isn't our meaty fella up top in the church, or Palmer?
No.
Felinar is getting married somewhere else.
He's
In
getting
about
married.
a
I
day and a
totally
half.
forgot. Right.
To Beatrice, who you found out is of royalty. And her father is said to be a seer as well.
Well, we're in the clear now. Should we remove this, by the way?
The caltrops, you can recollect those, Yvonne, if you wish.
I
They're
guess.
pretty-
Yeah, she'll go pick them up again.
You have them back in your inventory.
She'll slowly pick her way through here.
Now the lighting is working again.
Rollhall vaguely remembers that most bounties require you to return the head of the beasts you slay, much like Gallo did with the Deathlocks.
Right. Okay, well then we can try this out. How easy is it to chop a troll's head off?
Alright, we can try it on the dead one first. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But we'd
don't
have to
have
go
a big axe?
fast.
I have a
Felinar
quarterstaff. I don't think that's gonna help.
No. Let's see. I go digging through my bag again. You hear like rattling. Something goes ah! At one point. There's
I'm actually not going to adhere to the base rule of Oil of Taggart. If the creature receives damage, it wakes up. I think that's lame, so don't worry about that.
Okay. I have. Oh, so we can just keep chopping at it.
Well, not the one you're at. The other one is unconscious from Oil of Taggart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
we can keep chopping this one, but I mean,
Yes,
if
okay.
I would start chopping at this one,
According,
would
yeah,
it wake up in that case?
according to the vanilla rules, yes, but I think that's a lame ass rule, so I'm not going to let that rule happen.
Yeah, considering how powerful Oil of Taggart is, and the Constitution roll would be so low. Like what? Oh.
Correct. Well, it's so powerful because it just basically saved you and your teammate a whole lot of actions and resources. And I mean, with a good
Sure,
roll,
with
like, you
an insane
disable-
roll.
You also got that like 2 levels lower, I think. You got the party was 2 levels lower as well.
I have
And-
a
Okay.
dagger. I have a dagger plus 1, but it's a dagger.
And I will also say that
So-
unbeknownst to you, you're also
Yeah.
planning to use that poison on like a weakened doppelganger,
Yeah,
like
I
a
guess.
normal doppelganger.
Does anyone have a piano wire?
Oof.
No, sadly not. I do have a
No.
crowbar.
I have a dagger, a magical dagger. I have some pipe and tobacco.
What is Roosevelt? What is Rohal using on the troll? To decapitate it?
I'm still looking. Considering that fire is a very efficient thing that kind of works at them really well, I'm thinking I'll just keep using produce fire on the neck. That
My
it's already
dulcimer has
really
flames, right?
hurt.
Guess this is not the portion of the party that uses bladed weapons, huh?
No, I mean,
No,
big
not
ones.
at
Using
all.
fire
I've got-
to decapitate a body. That's
I've got a dagger, but like I don't even know how we'd pry the vertebrae.
Yeah, I mean,
Apart.
okay, yeah, give me the dagger.
Hold on. I have a dulcimer. I could use the wires
What
from that.
is a dulcimer?
It
Oh.
is a string
How are you gonna
musical
cut
instrument.
through? How are you gonna cut through the vertebrae?
You
did someone
yank
say
it
honestly,
really
decapitation?
fucking
Pulls a
hard.
fucking loot out.
Honestly, I do have a loot.
Roll
I
hall makes
have
quick work with the dagger, and the head is
I have a
decapitated.
loot of friends.
Okay. We spend the next
I
hour.
felt that a narration was necessary there.
All right.
And
Oh,
I get to the vertebrae. I assume I use the crowbar to just, pry it over, pry it apart.
All us magic users with our weak, soft hands, like fucking hammering. We got the crowbar, and we got like the pommel of the dagger, and we're like hitting the top of the crowbar, like ting, ting, ting. Miss. Hit our fingers every once in a while. Oh, my casting hand.
Oh my god. Okay, so did I do that with ease?
No.
Yes, you did. You did.
Oh.
You did. You just take your time
Okay.
with it, though. By the way, I'm also just trolling Sid, making it seem like we're drawing cards from the deck of many things in general chat to freak him out. But yeah,
Okay. Also, I have a. How good are you with bows, Yvonne?
Decent.
Not excessively good. In
When
that
she-
case, I don't
when-
feel like
when-
giving
when
you
she
a.
has her, when she
bow and
has her
arrow.
prosthetic arm. She's
So, are you good?
Good enough.
Okay, so I will hand you a quiver, an arrow, and a quiver full of arrows with +1, and one arrow that every time you shoot it, it will replenish.
Mm.
So 10 arrows +1, and, well, obviously a quiver, and one extra arrow that keeps a normal magical arrow that doesn't deal extra damage, but it will always go back to the quiver once you've shot it. I remove those from the inventory.
Lorian, you also remember there was a chest in the room that you were hiding in that appeared to be unlocked.
Oh.
Also, do you have a bow?
I've got a crossbow.
I will give you a longbow.
Okay, I'm gonna
I just need to find my longbow.
I'm looking at this chest from here.
Make a perception roll.
Yeah, I'm thinking I wonder if that's warm and sticky.
Also, have these silver arrows. I think you might be able to do something with them. 10 silver.
It appears to be nothing more than a normal chest with your lovely roll.
Hey guys, I found a chest. Do you think I should just open it?
I mean, the last two weren't trapped.
The body was
Okay.
never found.
I'm gonna open this chest over here.
God.
Where are you again?
I think the irony of what's in the chest is also great because this was planned so long ago, and you were in here like searching for a health potion. You open it and you find a potion of Cure Light Wounds in there, which is a 1d8 + 1. You find a flask of blood. Make a nature roll on that. I like those nature rolls.
Oh, hold on. Potion cure light wounds.
Yep.
Probably heal me for as much as the fucking one did. A nature roll?
Yeah, for the flask of blood. Oof, an 8.
I have no fucking idea. I found blood.
All you can say is that it's a blackish blood that looks similar to the troll blood, but you're not quite certain if it is troll blood. Also, you found 2 doses of hallucinogenic dream leaf, which you are familiar with. And you also find a vial of ink, which is good for, just writing with a quill. Nothing too crazy about that one.
Does anyone have a satchel to put this head in? An extra satchel?
We can put it in my homunculus. I'll hold it.
Sure. I forgot what is a homunculus again.
So, Lorian, make a perception roll when you open your bag looking for your homunculus.
Okay.
And I'm not going to play the song, don't worry.
12?
You cannot find your homunculus.
Oh no! Where's my homunculus is missing? Where's? It still smells like homunculus shit in here. Unfortunate. Hey, I call into the bag. Homunculus?
Nothing replies. And you remember that the wizard who gave it to you in Gryhold in the Great Library did mention that you will have a telepathic bond with the homunculus anytime it is on the same plane as its master, and you can see through its eyes, and even when it receives an injury you may even feel harm to your own body, as you have a blood bond with it, and a telepathic bond.
I call out with my brain, homunculus? To the homunculus.
You are unable to connect with it telepathically. Make an investigation roll based on this strange occurrence. 15, not bad. So, putting all this evidence together, you think that you would have felt harm if it were killed. So you must only assume that it is somehow on another plane of existence. You don't know how that's possible.
I hope it didn't pull a card. I don't think it would have thought to. I'm gonna dig around and see if I can feel any holes in my bag of holding.
The bag of holding appears to be beautifully arcane and strange as it always was.
Is there anything like, okay, the deck of many things, is the box still sealed?
The deck is there, and the box is sealed.
Okay, I'm gonna tuck that back in, under my lacy panties.
I just want to have Yvonne read the chat.
Let's see here.
No, just
A
Yvonne.
bigger hole.
And the one,
Okay, a bigger one.
one back here is like too little.
Yeah.
Oh, entering a new room, I see. Interesting.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, I should probably have Yvonne go and take a peek.
I'm
Yvonne, would you make mind taking
Go
a
ahead.
peek? I will assist you.
Where is it? Oh, there she is. You both enter this
I'm
room,
not-
and you see that there are 2 troll skulls here. Maybe of a different breed, they seem a bit bigger. You can tell they're troll skulls here.
You can roll once again since I'm assisting you.
You find no holes in this room.
Wow.
What's the likelihood? Shit. Okay. Well, do we see any deep holes? How's the
You
roof
do.
looking here?
You see a deep hole over here.
Gotcha.
You'll have to move
How's
closer
the
to see it.
How's the roof looking here?
The roof is looking
And
okay.
how's the path?
Some of the masonry
How's the
has
path?
broken away, and there's a bit of dirt above you instead of masonry, and the path is passable.
Okay. Alright, from here I will, well, look around a little bit. I assume, actually, did I hear it coming from here, or did I hear it coming around a corner? If
Hear
I
what?
could. The troll, actually, that would have been too much in a fight. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have no idea. This general
I'll make an
vicinity is where
investigation.
it came from.
Okay,
Well,
well,
perception would have been better, but it doesn't matter. There seems to be a hole here with some... Sounds like some water. Still slightly lapping water.
alright.
And here. And here. About half a meter down, there's just black water.
I guess I could just make a perception roll to see if I can see any sharp objects in this room. Laying around. Like a big axe.
Hmm.
Also, the roll is for like traps and shit in my close vicinity, but that was the mostly what the investigation was for.
You don't find anything sharp here, but you hear something slapping and moving around somewhere up here.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back. So Yvonne, I'm hearing something slapping and moving around up ahead.
Like a hint, hint, go look.
Yeah, I mean, you're a bit smoother than I am, aren't you? And I think you're hasted for a little bit longer. I don't know how long we've been
give
back
him a
here.
smirk and then stealth into a shadow.
Okay, make your roll for stealth.
I don't know what y'all doing out there.
You
could always follow us.
Fairly stealthy. Fairly stealthy. You're pretty quiet. Nobody sees you.
Climb over the rocks and peek around and see what you can see.
You just see a few more artificial lights attracting moths.
Okay, come down.
The lack of heat from the artificial or magical lights causes them to be almost completely covered by swarming flies and moths.
What the hell is this?
It's an old broken table above a deteriorating rug with an arched stone wall.
I like how you guys just like moved on and completely like left me behind.
You're free
We're
to
looking
move.
for something productive, okay? You're standing still back there.
I told y'all, hey, I'm gonna open this chest, and then you never like checked to see if I was still alive. You're just like, oh, you don't tell me, hey, we're going
She's probably fine.
to move forward.
Probably fine.
So Lauren is now wandering alone in this dungeon with no idea where her party mates have gone. So she goes and checks out this anvil after spending some time in a fetal position in a corner, rocking to herself.
Also, Yvonne, although you're stealth, your magical flame is still lit, which
Not super stealthy.
it means that you are quiet but visible,
Yeah.
which was fine when you were invisible, but
So I suppose there's probably nothing on the walls of this alcove, right?
nothing of interest there. It's very cold down here too. Cold and damp. And you did notice kind of cold, icy black water here.
You said you heard something slapping?
Yes, in this direction. You notice all the blood here.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is that?
Just some broken pieces of rusting armor. I think it's a piece of a breastplate.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I see that.
Yes, you see what you think might be a writhing tentacle in the shadows.
Yep. Oh, seen enough hentai to know where that's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the slapping?
There's definitely some slapping, and there's definitely some tentacles. Two things you don't want in the same sentence.
Yep. Oh, we're good.
It seems to be reaching through the grating. You're not sure why it's down there, or what it wants.
I know why it's down there. It's down there so it can't be up here.
Good answer.
So she's gonna double back to Rohal and just kind of shrug and say, "Big octopus. It's behind a wall. Don't worry about it.
What was up there?
Big octopus."
Casually. Yeah, okay. Well. How big?
She like holds her hands up for a second, kind of showing size, and just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then just kind of shrugs and says, "Really big."
Really big. Okay. That's some lovely slapping noise. Okay, so these trolls, do you think these trolls was like keeping it as a pet or something? Or
Possibly.
Maybe
Doesn't mean
that's
this
what
is where
you
they
need to
came from.
rescue.
Say again.
Maybe that's what you need to rescue.
No.
The octopus.
Nah.
Well, you don't know. Do you speak with animals with it? You ever speak
You
with
are
animals?
welcome to try.
I
You're the
cannot
f-
speak with animals.
What kind of druid is okay?
I have 7 in animal handling, but you know,
Hmm.
He
So,
handles it,
Steve-
doesn't talk with them.
Steve,
Yes.
I'm looking at this anvil in here. Do I see anything else? It's so dark. Everything is so dark.
Well, you're using dark sight.
Yeah.
The anvil just looks like a really big, really fancy anvil. You don't know much more about it.
Isn't there a beam of sunlight shining down in this room, though?
There is a small little crack in the ceiling coming up from this floor of the Cathedral of Torm, which was also in very bad shape.
Isn't that a chest there?
That is a chest there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Very astute. Yeah.
I'm gonna inspect that chest.
Well, it looks a little bit more reinforced than the other chests you opened. And it looks like a chest. Looks like it's in a little better shape than the other one.
I'm really taking a look at it, looking for any kind of traps or anything.
Well, it's a 24 investigation, and you don't see any traps on it.
It's not warm.
Doesn't appear to be warm to you. In fact, this whole place seems pretty chilly.
I'm a little scared of mimics, you see.
Mm-hmm.
It's a phobia that I have developed for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna try to open the chest.
Chest is locked.
I'm gonna turn around and look. I have no idea where my party mates went. They just fucked off without me, didn't they?
You do not know where they are.
there's one way ahead.
There's more than one way ahead, isn't there? I haven't been in all the rooms.
With a very short stop in the other rooms, but yep, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna come up. Oh! Thanks for leaving me back there to die all alone, I say as I walk in.
Let's just say this loudly.
Not super loud, just, you know.
Alright. And I'm not right there at this time, so Yvonne, I think you're the one who's going to answer that.
Yeah.
We didn't leave you to die. We wanted to make sure there was no monsters further ahead.
There's a locked chest back there that you missed, darling. Looked a bit fancy, actually.
So the first part of your sentence kind of piques her interest, and she kind of shrugs like she's gonna play it off. And then you mentioned it looked fancy, and she gives in to the inner thief and is like, "I'll be right back."
I tell her where it is. And I'm coming with you, because I want to know what's there. It's not a mimic, though. I touched it. It's not more.
Okay.
This way, darling.
I guess I'll just look at these barrels. While waiting for them. No, I'm going to follow them. Looking at the troll right there.
The chest is indeed locked.
We assist her in this endeavor.
Not much you can do to help her in this particular task, as she is the one who's skilled at thieves' tools.
I'm holding her tools so she can wholeheartedly focus.
Unfortunately, I mean, you can give Overwatch, make sure some trolls don't pop up.
Or giant octopi.
There should be a thieves' tool button on your character sheet on the bottom left somewhere, which I think may be the same as sleight of hand. I can't remember if it's the same calculation or if it's different. Technically, it's different because you can get perks in specific tools. So let me help you out and take a look at that as well, just to see. Okay, so Yvonne, you have a thieves' tool button there, which, when compared to sleight of hand, yeah, your thieves' tools are actually better It's going to be a better roll than your sleight of hand roll. You copy?
No,
Okay, so on your
I don't
character,
think it's a better roll.
there's a 6 next to it, whereas your sleight of hand is a 3.
Yeah, but it came out as a 12.
But it adds it's adding a 6 to your roll basically.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, because of that, you are unable to open the lock at this time.
Don't we have a crowbar?
We do. Couple between a lot of us.
Is this the kind of lock that we could break with a crowbar? We like all put our weight into it.
Well, as an expert, if Vaughn does not believe so, I mean, there's a keyhole and she was unable to pick the lock. She got close. She felt like she almost had it, but unfortunately.
Could she give it another try?
Unfortunately, people would just do it over and over and over again. So, at this point in time, you feel like this lock is beyond your abilities. It's of a make you've never seen before.
So I have a crowbar.
He just said that we
you
can't.
should-
He just said we
can't
can't
try
use
it.
that.
I didn't say you
open
can't use
Right.
it.
Oh.
I just said you can't try to pick it again.
I'm gonna walk up and give her a crowbar. Would you mind finding a spot for this so we can pry it open? I know it's not the most charming of
Definitely attempt.
things, but you know. And this I can assist her in.
Yes,
How
this
would
is
I
going. Just so
work
you know,
the crowbar?
before you make a roll, this is going to be a much more difficult approach to go. But you can make an attempt.
Hold on. I can just.
This is a reinforced
Hold on.
chest, unlike the other one.
Here. Gonna check the stats on a brown bear. Strength of that thing. Yeah, that would work. What a black bear though. Challenge 1 on a brown bear? What?
Sid
Steve,
was
do you
almost
know
killed
if
by
I
a
can?
polar bear, by the way.
Dang. Do you know what I can turn, like, what challenge rating I can turn to?
I don't know what your druidic power is, man. I'm busy looking up other things that are brewing in the darkness. Maybe
Okay.
here, maybe there, maybe everywhere. I'm like the Dr. Seuss of murder in D&D.
Gee.
No, but I would look it up. I'm honestly managing one or two things.
Yeah,
here.
take your time.
Yeah.
It's a dire bear.
That's
Challenge
probably
rating
that's
5.
probably more power. Yeah, I don't think you can turn into that, but I mean that's just me guessing.
Don't think I can turn into that. No, I don't think I can turn into a brown bear even. What the hell?
Correct. So keep in mind, a bear trying to hold a crowbar with its paws would be a very interesting thing to see. Just put it there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't need to hold it so much as let someone else place it and then just lever its weight, right?
I'm actually pulling up the ruling in the book. There is a specific page on the ruling. Because I want to do it right. I wanna do
The ruling
Of course, they
regards
would
to
have a ruling on that.
There is a ruling on it, yeah.
Can my brown bear use a crowbar? Official
No,
D&D
it's
lore.
more about like someone standing on it or it being in firm position and you shoving it in a place and I just smack that thing.
Mm-hmm. Talk dirty to me?
Right. Completely unintended. Wow, yeah. So unintended. But it's so wow, okay, yeah. Jesus.
It was pretty, it was pretty on the nose.
That's what she said. And I look at them. That's also what he said.
Sure is.
What's your strength, Lorian?
He's strength. He's 11.
Oh gosh.
I'm a fucking wizard, Steve.
What are all your strengths? Let me see what Lorian rolls.
Not good. I think mine's 9.
Really?
My strength
Wow.
is...
10.
Yeah, mine's 9.
Lorian's the strongest.
I have a -1.
All right. You want me to do this thing? Do you?
Oh boy. You want me to do this thing?
All right. Am I trying to use the crowbar to open this chest?
Y'all are making me wish I put a fucking trap on this one.
All right. Somebody help me by adding your weight to me when I pry this thing. Where do I pry it?
Couldn't we... How heavy is the chest? Is it, like, insanely heavy?
Pretty heavy, man. It's also masonried into the floor.
Oh, okay, great. I mean, we could all just... All right, we put the thing in, so it's, like,
Just jump up
wedged
and down on
in
it.
the side. Oh my god, get the...
So I'll tell you how this is
Wedge
gonna
it
work
in.
from, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm gonna be making this fancy, all right? And I'm gonna do this so that we jump up on the chest, all of us, and we have a board here. We have an increased surface with this chair's sitting surface.
I'm sorry, I'm stopping myself because like I have knowledge that you guys don't have about this dungeon. I just
Yes, you do.
Make me laugh.
We apply that to the crowbar, and we all jump at the same time onto it. Since it's wedged in the floor,
Try.
all our weights will, whether we're strong or not, it will apply to it. How heavy are all our characters? That'll apply a lot of pressure. It doesn't matter how high our strength is. The matter is more of a
Leverage.
thing. Yeah.
So mechanically, this is how this is going to work. Just like Yvonne got one chance with picking locks, whatever combination of adventures you want to use for this task, it's going to be a strength-based task. You each have one chance. So let's say Roll Hall and Lorian try. You're both used up. Then Yvonne can try. Or
Okay.
I don't think you can do. Can you do a 3-person combined help? I can't remember.
I don't think you can do
I think it's
three.
just one advantage. So
Okay. So shall we try this then?
this is an extremely hard task. I'm putting that out there before you make your roll to do it by.
Okay.
Yep.
And I just do it with strength? Is it just a strength roll?
It would be just a strength roll, correct? But if you're getting help from someone, then,
Oh my lord. Wow.
okay, so that is the only roll that would have opened it. So you crack
I
open
love
the chest.
Get
Lorian.
that pregnant mama belly weight in.
Yeah, you remember when Lorian grappled the slaver captain successfully for like most of a fucking fight?
Yeah, that was cool. Oh, also something you don't know is that that gnome, that evil gnome that got knocked off the ship. There was a storyline that you could have done in Gryhold where you would have come across his dead body in a morgue with a message on his body and stuff. But that was but that's all done with now. But yeah, I had a plotline to follow that up with. But yeah, so you open it successfully, and inside, at first you think there's nothing, but when you look more closely in the dim light, you notice 2 small, tiny stones, about 2 inches across each. They're smooth and white.
I want to do an. Can I do like an Arcana check? Do I
I will
sense?
assist her in this
You
endeavor.
can make an Arcana roll to see if. And some people do it like more like they sense the magic, and I used to do that, but I'm more of like a it's like an analysis thing now.
Assistance or not, you know. What do I?
So with a 27, wait, why are you on advantage roll for that? Either way, I mean.
Well, because he assisted me, right? Isn't that how it works? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
I don't know.
Guys can't abuse this shit, but yeah. So.
I mean, if you want to
Can
go,
and will.
Either way, they are sending stones, and that allows you to have the ascending spell once per day between whoever has these stones. Which I don't know if you know much about the sending spell, but it's pretty dope for communication.
I look over at Rohal. I look at Yvonne. Okay. Sending stones. We can... Okay, tell me, explain the whole sending stone thing.
You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. In this case, the person who holds the rock. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as a sender if it knows you, and can answer it in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
That's pretty amazing.
Insane, yeah.
I know that Sylvia. I know that Sylvia is familiar with it outside of this campaign. It's a really popular one for communication. Sorry.
Which ones of us three should carry these? One of these for now.
I find that it might be a good. I mean, honestly, spellcasters are, or actually, rogue and a spellcaster. Plus, you have a spell that you can do that with, so I think that me and Yvonne is.
No. This message doesn't go to other planes, though. But yeah.
Well, no.
I don't.
It has a range of 100. Has a range of 120 feet.
Are you spontaneously going to go into another plane?
I mean,
well,
not out of the realm of possibility, given.
I will say that this campaign arc does have lots of planar talks and missions.
Yes.
And quests.
We could go to hell at any time, but if you two feel
the intention is to do that, but there.
If you two feel like you're the ones that should have these stones for now, then fine. I don't care. Knock yourselves out. I hand each of you a stone. Try to not get sucked into hell, darlings. Especially if I can't hear you when you're there.
So I can hear it as long as it's on me.
Mm-hmm.
If I place it in the bag of holding,
I'll count
No
that.
one will hear it.
Actually, technically, it is a
Up
pocket
there.
dimension. It is a pocket dimension, technically. So
that was
right.
no. Okay.
Correct.
I am going to place it in my inventory. All right, let's head out. A message, actually.
Hello?
Are you there, Roosevelt?
Yes, you don't know what I just said, but that is kind of the point.
Alrighty then.
You're right, /W, if you wondered. Okay, so we have
Oh,
Giant
you're
Octopi.
whispering on Roll20. Okay, shit.
Yeah. You, we have Giant Octopi here, so we might want to be careful.
Oh. Yeah, nobody mentioned that to me earlier. Huh.
Well, you were so...
The chest, yes. Well,
Yeah.
very well.
Also,
where
we're looking
is...
for a hole to try to decapitate this little fella here behind us.
Oh, you still haven't decapitated that one? Why don't you just do the same thing you did with the other one?
It might wake up?
Well, it might wake up if you just leave it lying there.
It's gonna lay there for a fair amount of time, though.
Okay.
We actually have a lot of rope, I think.
Why don't you just cut its head off like you cut the other one's head off?
Okay, fine. I'll just do that then, I guess. Anyone want to be ready if this thing wakes up?
I prepare a firebolt
Okay.
Actually, I think
in case I need to.
Yvonne's going to take that wire, wrap it around the troll's neck, and hold it like down against the ground. So in case it wakes up and tries to jerk up, it's putting its own pressure on the.
Actually, why don't you just close off the blood flow to the brain until it's dead, and we
Could do that
the
too.
heart stop
Just
beating,
choke
and
it out.
then we just
That works.
you know.
You want to do at least 4 to 6 minutes, especially with the troll, I would think. Noreen says, trying to sound like she really knows what she's talking about.
So I'll
She
use
isn't
one
sure.
of those steel arrows you gave me, tie the rope around its neck, and then to either side of the arrow, and then use it like a garrote, whatever. Just twist the arrow till it cuts off circulation.
So as you
Read the chat first, Steve.
troll goes hard before dying. Okay. Thank you for the flavor text, Roosevelt. I'm sorry. So
Troll,
did you
like,
say you're
Whispers,
choking
choke
it?
me, daddy, right before it.
Did you say you were choking it, Yvonne? Okay. That is an interesting play.
Well, it's not really choking. It's more blocking off the blood flow to the brain until it dies.
That's called choking.
Is that choking? I thought that was also including
Strangling.
the breath.
Sorry, strangulation. How about that? That's probably more accurate.
That sounds better.
Okay. So I will say that out of character, you don't know this, but if you were to just chop its head off, it would continue to live unconsciously, both head and body separately.
Oh.
But since Yvonne actually strangled it, it is now dead. And you successfully are able to remove the head. You do so.
In what world does that make sense, though?
In the world of Vanilla 5e Dungeons and Dragons, which I actually researched. So what I was going to have happen was the head would have come alive later among your the other dead head, and you would have had a living troll head trying to attack you in your bag. Would have been great, but I mean, you just strangled it, so what's done is done.
That is fucked up, but okay, let's go.
The trolls have ridiculously insane regenerating abilities. They're insane. Out of all the creatures in D&D, they have like crazy regeneration. Which makes them so hard to fight.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't notice that though. Definitely didn't notice that.
I don't know if that's
let's-
sarcasm or not. I mean, Ev did go down.
That
pretty
is
quick.
definitely sarcasm. Let's yeah. Also, let's look at if they have anything on them. Are they just completely nude or what's going on here?
They're pretty naked. Pretty naked. Yeah.
If you want to
Pretty
search
naked.
it, if you want to search a troll's ass crack, that's on you. I'm not going anywhere near it. Just saying.
For science, it would be kind of cool to check out the contents of the stomach, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh my goodness, Steve! Remember when we went to that Italian restaurant with Mira and they had the like grilled octopus tentacle appetizer?
I do.
Was it the one where you pour stuff over and it's still twitching?
No, this is Italian, not like Japanese. But no, it was grilled and it was really tender and perfect and good.
Twas. Barrels.
I don't remember if octopus
Yes.
was like a new thing for one of you.
What's in them?
Not for me. Not for her.
Okay, well, it wasn't for me. But it's good. Sorry.
What's in them?
Well, you're gonna have to crack one open, I suppose.
Crack open a cold one with the
I-
boys?
Crack one open with the
It's-
boys.
I don't know if this is that kind of a cracking open, but
You're opening a crack,
am I opening a crack now?
unless you're going in through like the stomach.
Not the first time cracks
Oh.
were discussed today. I gotta take this
I
phone call while you
am-
deliberate over what you're gonna do. I'll be right back in a jiffy.
Opening of
Mic off.
something. He is in a phone call.
I want grilled octopus now so badly.
I know. Actually, my coworker ate that for
Mic on.
lunch.
I'm
today.
back. So sorry about that. Go on.
The place we're
Mic
going
feedback
to tonight has
off.
a couple of octopus preparations, but
Mic feedback on.
Alrighty. So do you crack one open with the crew?
Yes, I have a crowbar.
Well,
Swings it around.
Well. Let me take a little look here. So when you crack it open, first you think, well, you found yourself some wine barrels. But then you notice it's bloody, blackish, reddish blood just oozing out of these things. Now exposed to the air, it's getting a little bit coagulated.
Hey, Roy. This is very charming.
By the way, here, I hand Rohal the vial of blackish blood and say, have some, I think, non-coagulated version of this. I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell what it was.
Oh.
Perhaps you can
I
figure
can
it out.
add this to my collection of vials and
Yes, of
containers of
random body parts, which is an absolutely normal, well-adjusted thing to collect.
yes.
Almost as well-adjusted as panties. Yes.
Where
So-
is Yvonne? I'm sorry, go on.
Almost.
Almost. Almost.
All three can make a
I think I'm by the wrong troll.
Make a history check, sorry.
Here, I'm adding that to my inventory. So, was it black blood?
It's just right.
Black blood of the earth.
Dark blood. Oof. 19. Very good.
Random dark blood.
Rohal and Lorraine make a history roll.
And Momo?
I'm also giving you guys kind of a pity roll because it has been a little while since last session when you entered this dungeon. So Yvonne and only
About her
Yvonne
dirt.
kind of puts a few things together, which isn't necessarily an investigation roll because it involves a little bit of history. And she realizes that down here there is a barrel of blood. She remembers that the individual upstairs was very pale and had no blood from their wounds. And she did hear stories about some vampires, legends in the cities and things, worshipping Dendar. And she remembers that the individual upstairs had a book about Dendar. So she's putting two and two together and thinking that maybe either this tentacled beast is being harvested for its blood by that person upstairs who might have been a slain vampire. And she's wondering, is that the person we came here to rescue, or is there someone deep within these caverns that she still needs to find in order to complete the quest? She's fairly confident that this blood or stores for that vampire upstairs.
Yeah, she'll mention that to the others.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Lorian, by the way, you will have to prestidigitate? Is that how you say it?
Sure,
My-
prestidigitate.
Yeah, there we go. My bag after I've been carrying these heads.
Fair enough. Also, I blink for a moment and I look into my homunculus shit-smelling bag of holding, and I subtly, quietly try to just prestidigitate that to get the troll shit, or not, the homunculus shit cleaned out of it. Like, I totally had thought to do that, like, long ago.
She does so
And just-
successfully.
Yes.
Also, Lorian, make a religion roll, just as Yvonne says all this information.
Mm-hmm.
17, nice.
Yeah.
So you know a little bit about Dendar, not too much about it, but you know something about its followers purposefully going into deep sleeps and also sometimes using hallucination medicine or plants hallucinogens in order to fall into these deep kind of fever dreams, and that's why you think maybe you found some hallucinogenic plants in that chest earlier.
Makes sense. And the interesting. And the black blood, perhaps they were keeping trolls to harvest their blood for their own purposes.
Rohar, you see some floor panels to your left there. They're visible, they're not
Wait.
concealed.
Left. To my left?
Mm-hmm. Left on the screen, that is. I don't know if your visibility is going that far, I think it is.
Like here? Or like out here?
What are
Further
these?
than out here. Exactly. That's what Lauren.
Yeah,
that's
there.
what-
Okay.
Those look like bear traps. Are those supposed to be there?
Oh, those are indeed traps. They
Well,
all seem to be sprung.
hold on.
No, they're
Yeah,
sprung. They're sprung.
because Yvonne was walking there earlier.
Yeah, they're sprung. And they're bloodied.
I'm about to get sprung.
pretty much.
Sorry.
So guys, get over here. Yeah, I walked over here a little bit earlier.
Hmm?
What is that? It looks like a
That is
and also I
a-
see something right there.
That's something you're
Yeah.
not supposed to see. But yeah, you see a large circular door with some stonework and some metalwork, and you see these 3 floor panels.
Yep.
And you also see a dead thing, a dead person over here,
Yeah.
from a bit far away. You have to.
Does the floor look unstable or like there might be? I want to just like look before we go any further to see if there are any more panels or anything trap light. Just because it.
That might be something you want Yvonne to investigate, as that is her specialty and why she was originally hired to work for the Silk Strands.
Well, it's true, but does she do a better job than I just did? No.
Probably not.
So, what do I find? I'm hyper vigilant though, Steve. I'm super fucking paranoid at this point. So what do I find?
You
Anything?
see, I mean, you have a lot of traps sprung on you. You see 3 floor panels, which are not concealed in any way whatsoever, and you see this round metallic and stone door ahead of you. You also see 2 wooden panel doors wide open to your right, top of the screen. Some blood on the floor. A dead woman in the cavern ahead of you. You think that these floor panels
would
might
say
have
she
something
is.
to do with the door or the wooden panels, you're just not sure what. After all, they're not concealed.
Okay, well I'm gonna carefully walk across without touching those floor panels yet, and I'm gonna investigate this dead woman.
Make a perception
I will
roll.
assist her in that endeavor.
Okay. Well,
Roll again with your help.
yeah.
The slain woman seems to be in the same condition as that other strange man from above. There's lots of wounds here, appear to be torn through her skin with no blood. Make a medicine roll. Roll can
She
help you with that.
Is she exsanguinated, I guess, is the question. Rohal, I don't know. Maybe you could... yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
he already assisted you. Maybe Yvonne
So
can
he
have a
can't
look.
help. Yvonne, we're having a little bit of trouble. Can you come look and see if maybe you can help figure out what killed this lady?
Would that be health? Or sorry,
Medicine.
medicine?
Mm-hmm. Just one roll. Very good, 19.
Thank fuck.
Well, it seems that Yvonne's earlier investigation is making sense here. It seems as if this individual was indeed attacked by trolls and also seems to have suffered fall damage with broken legs. And there is no blood from her wounds. She is ripped apart by what looked like claws and teeth of the troll. And when you notice the fall damage to her legs, you look up and you also notice the rope on the floor and you realize that there is a kind of like tunnel that goes upward into another cavern. So she was either climbing up or coming down from that area. When she must have fallen, was attacked by trolls. A vampire attacked by trolls. Interesting.
I mean, quite honestly, I don't think the trolls are too picky about who they attack.
That is a fair point. I can agree with that assessment. Period.
Yes. Does she have anything on her?
She does not.
Anything? Nothing
Just-
that indicates who she is. No wallet, no ID. Yeah. No.
Just the rope that appears to be fallen by her side. And a few remains of other individuals who have been there for much longer. Perhaps
I'm
victims
gonna
of the
look-
vampire or the trolls, you're not sure.
I'm gonna look up at the ceiling.
There's only a little bit of illumination coming from the cavern above. but it seems to lead into a larger chamber above. About 20 feet above, 25 feet above.
It's unfortunate that we don't have an hour to just fart around. That's okay, though. If we had an hour to fart around, I would summon another familiar, but that would take way too long.
Well, we don't actually have a beast, and we could hunting us anymore, so we could actually just,
How badly do you guys
rest.
want to find out? Yeah, find out what's up there.
I wouldn't mind resting.
All right. Could you go for a rest, Yvonne?
Rest sounds good.
All right. Let's rest. Well, you rest. I'm going to bring my owl back for an hour.
You
And,
all rest.
We can just
Are
go
you
for.
doing a short rest or a long rest? Because that depends on what may or may not happen.
Short. I'm just gonna. Well, they're gonna rest. I'm
short
gonna.
rest.
I'm gonna find familiar.
Okay, so that's a 1 hour rest
Meditate.
for Rohal and Yvonne, and a 1 hour ritual for Lorien.
Yep.
Okay.
You have no idea what's happening to Jinyo and Thaw at this moment in time. But they have not come down.
Clearly, stuff is happening.
Well.
And Lorien is talking about being left behind. Shake my head.
They didn't
Pot meet kettle.
come with Lorien's not. Look. It's incredible that Lorien is even vaguely functional at this point in her existence. She's so PTSD'd out and slowly becoming a religious fanatic because
What kind?
well of Hoar, of vengeance. Well, in one part because she's desperate to stop Ganadar. In another because she's desperate to have something to cling to that makes the world make sense and makes her feel like perhaps something out there is on her side and supporting her that she can depend on, because she doesn't feel she can actually rely on anyone else at this point.
You know, they're also
What's about
sleeping with
me?
each other.
She's pretty broken. She's masking okay, but she's pretty broken. You can't just go through all this kind of shit and just be like, yeah, I'm cool.
So you all are finished with your 1 hour without interruption.
I send my
Thankfully, nothing attacked.
good. I'm gonna send my owl up and look through its eyes.
I got
Up
a
through
feeling
the
it's
hole.
gonna instantly die, but
And so you
I hope not. But,
I thought you were gonna say, and so it does.
what in the hell?
you
What the hell?
see a tree.
I see a tree and
Do
a
you have knowledge?
chest.
Eat its fruit.
Yes, you do.
And this is where the dead bodies fell from, was up here.
That's where that person perceivably fell from.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell everybody what I'm seeing. I'm gonna say, do y'all wanna investigate this? There's a tree and there's a chest.
I would rather not fall to my death.
Well, it's only 20 feet.
I
And
definitely check it out.
I can send my owl to take a rope up and tie a knot.
Can owls tie knots?
If I tell it how to. They got feet they can manipulate things with. I'm sure it can tie a knot.
Are they
Kinda-
nimble enough?
Well, they're raptors. They use their feet to kill.
To kill?
I
Yes.
mean, if it's
Killing
like a
is
big
very
enough
different
knot,
from tying a knot.
like
Well-
if it's wrap the rope around a tree, go like over
I look
and then
at-
back
Yeah,
through the
yeah,
loophole,
that
holding
works.
it, then maybe.
Yeah, I look at
Yeah.
Rohal and I'm like, or you could fly up there and tie the knot
actually, I
because
can.
you're a druid. I think. Yeah. But I mean, I think mine
Actually-
can.
Joe really turned into other things, but I can definitely try.
I blink and I'm like, I say under my breath,
Are we
fucking
sure he's the druid?
kind of fucking druid is he? Yeah.
I don't
I'm
like being
gonna,
with creatures.
I'm gonna have my familiar try and secure the rope, firmly
Is
to
it strong enough?
to something. Sure, so it's like I have a silk rope. It's not very
Oh,
heavy.
silk. Okay, silk. Yeah, okay, gotcha. It was a hemp rope. I would have been. Gotcha.
Hemp's not that much heavier, honestly. Steve,
Yes.
I send my I have my familiar come back down. I give it some rope. Have it
Steve's
fly up.
pacing out through our discussions.
No,
Is there-
I'm
is there-
hearing it all. Yeah.
Is there something near the hole that the owl can tie it to that will be strong enough to hold it?
So how many feet did you say it was? One more time, sorry.
You said it was 20 feet.
No, I mean the
Oh,
rope.
the rope
Yeah.
is like. Let me just make sure. It just says silk rope.
Should be 50
I think
feet.
it's
if
50
not,
feet.
If it's not been cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tie it around this little altar here, which appears to be like a brazier actually or something.
Okay. All right. Tie it to the brazier.
It does so awkwardly with its beak, very, very awkwardly.
Does it look like it's gonna hold?
From the intelligence of you looking through its bird eyes, yes.
Okay. All right. Call my owl back down to my shoulder.
That's make me feel secure about this.
Well, darling, I'll go first. I'll go first.
No, it's not happening.
I look over to Vaughn.
She's gonna awkwardly, one-handedly grab the rope and like start shimmying up it, because she'll be damned if she's gonna let a pregnant woman test the weight of the rope.
Ass is bright.
Fair enough.
It's going
Fair
to be
enough.
an athletics roll to climb up.
Yep. I have a -1 in that.
You make it look easy. This is not your first time climbing ropes and doing these kind of things.
Okay.
Okay, so once she's up there, she's gonna like double check the knot and probably tie another loop or two, and then she's gonna wait to let the others know it's safe to come up.
It is secure.
I am going to, yeah, I'm gonna climb up it, but I'm gonna also kind of like wrap it around myself so that if I start to slip, I can grab it, you know?
Mhm.
And then I'll toss it down when I come back down. So I try. Am I able to get up that rope, Steve?
You take a couple minutes, but you're able to make it up. It's not easy.
Okay.
You're better off than the body beneath you.
Right. Well, that's good. I'm gonna toss the rope back down.
Woohoo! And I just start climbing, I guess, but in the similar manner as to.
Athletics
Gonna
roll.
roll athletics.
One moment. Athletics is not
Falls
great.
straight on his spine. Wow. You actually do fall and take 1d6.
Hey, all right.
Roll.
I'll roll it. Fine.
Are you all right, man?
Yeah. Just a moment.
You take 5 damage, unfortunately. That's pretty bad.
Good thing that you rolled.
Yep. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is, man. That's D&D.
Yep. 37. Okay.
Do you want to tie the rope to yourself, and we can pull? We can
Probably
pull
pull you up.
together.
Definitely not a Legolas.
No, for sure not.
More of a loser loss, am I right, guys?
Wow.
Sorry.
I mean, I have freaking survival. I should be able to climb this like freaking nothing.
Do you
No,
have a
but it's not
climbing
a
speed?
survival roll. It's a
I
athletics
know
roll.
it's freaking information. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily.
the most
Survival's good for
ideal
foraging
way.
for food, hunting, telling directions, navigation. I use it liberally here and there because I don't like how some DMs just use like the same rolls for everything. Like perception is overused.
What would be the most ideal way to climb this rope?
Just fucking climb
As a
the rope.
survival
You're a
skill.
goddamn athletic adventuring
Fine, I'll
elf.
just fucking climb it. Darn it. I'll try again.
You'll be fine.
Don't roll one.
Will I
Fall on
though?
spine.
Will I though?
Needs
Mostly.
wooden crafted wheelchair after this adventure.
Okay.
16, you're fine. You actually climb up quite deftly.
Have you seen some of my rolls? Like Jesus.
So
Okay.
immediately as
I'm
you
up.
come over the edge of this cavern, Rohal,
Where
beyond
are
these
we?
other two, you are astounded. And you've never seen anything like this tree. It's
Are we
not
supposed
like
to
anything you've
throw
ever
ourselves
seen
in,
or
or
you can if you want. You can if you want.
where? Which
The bottom-
area are we pulling
the
ourselves
bottom
into?
of the
Bottom
bottom of the
Okay.
screen. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm not putting myself there. I'm just,
There's a little bit of a opening in the cavern ceiling, which is where the light is coming from. And you've never seen a tree like this before. You're not really sure what species it is. And it is obvious to you all, without any rolls, that there are cuts in the bark of this tree, much like one would harvest sap, but strangely blood is coming out of this tree. And it's like nothing you've
Oh.
ever seen before. Rohal.
is it kind of blackish blood, like the blood in the vial?
It is not. It is a more of a
Oh.
bright red.
It might very well turn into a different color once it's been outside of it. So if I smell the bleeds, I guess, what smells do I? And also, what is this? What was that?
That is a chest.
Okay.
It smells similar to a sassafras root. But
What was the sassafras? Sassafras fruit?
it's got kind of an effervescent
Root beerish.
scent.
Okay, I don't even know what that means, but yeah.
Effervescent is like light, sparkling, bubbly. Used to describe wines or sparkling ciders.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. Well, I got a pile of this stuff. Let's see here. Hold up. I should have a water skin here. I empty one of my water skins
Okay.
and I fill it with what is oozing out of the tree. And
Your
I
water skin
I
fills?
try not to get any on your skin. That is.
Make a dexterity roll. Regular flat dexterity roll for that.
I'm getting a bit tired here, I think.
It's okay. We're actually finishing up in about 10 minutes because I have to go pick up my son soon. 14. Yeah,
too
you're
bad.
able to fill your water skin up without making a mess at all. This blood, or perceivably blood, is dripping pretty steadily.
Gotcha. Yvonne, would you mind taking a look at this chest? Do I feel any actually, maybe this is for the wizard, but do I feel anything magical around this chest?
You can't really detect magic in that manner,
I cannot.
so you're not really sure, but there's nothing there to indicate that it would or wouldn't be magical.
All right. Well, Lorian, would you mind seeing if you can sense any magical UBGBs around this thing?
You take a look at it, Lorian. You kind of pace around it. You circle it, looking for sigils or any strange changes in light or shadow or temperature or anything that might be unnatural or any hexes that may be placed upon it or the area around it. It appears to be perfectly normal.
All right. Let's open this thing. See what's in there. Can I actually take it just to look around, I guess?
Sure. You see that there is some water and slate around this room, and now that you have a closer look, you see that some of the blood that has dripped and trickled into the water is a little blacker, a little darker. And just like sap
got
coming out of a
22
tree,
perception.
it's just slowly flowing out of the tree. Like nothing you've ever seen before as an elf. A druid. Almost as if it is an unholy creation. From
Have
something
I
beyond
heard
nature.
of? Have I heard of anything like this?
Without even making a roll, you can confidently say that this is
anything.
unlike anything you've ever heard of. Other than maybe
Okay.
some legends of blood magic, which you're not familiar with. Or something
Gotcha.
completely unheard
Or
of.
something.
Yeah,
Or something.
or
Love it.
something. A lot of detail there. Huh? Very descriptive.
Yes.
22
Okay, let's
perception.
go with that chest.
Well, you think that the chest is unlocked.
So, what can we find inside this?
It depends who opens it, I guess. I just love seeing people get nervous about opening shit, to be honest.
I rolled a 10 for investigation, so she thinks it's fine, and 15 for sleight of hand.
Yeah. The key, guys, is to not give you traps for a while, so then when you finally get comfortable and confident, and then when you open something, you get shot in the face. It's the best.
All fun and games.
Because if it's trap, then everyone starts throwing rocks and stuff on the floor battles. Who's going to be the daring one?
Avon's opening.
It opens, and inside are hundreds and hundreds of white seeds. And that's all.
Oh.
Just seeds.
She'll pick one up and look at it.
They almost look like pumpkin seeds. They're kind of oval shaped, they're thin, they're light, and have like a whitish tan color to them.
What happens if she snaps one in half?
She does so quite easily. They are quite brittle, almost like a nut. And inside of them is a combination of kind of a meaty protein that you would find in a seed and also some blood.
She's gonna hold the broken seed out to the other two and just... What do you make of this?
That doesn't seem natural. Maybe the druid? Lorian says with an obvious "is he really" kind of question hovering in her voice. Would know more?
Yvonne will pass one of them off to Will.
can't really recognize anything like this because I don't know. I just don't know anything about this. Like, with it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna plant one.
Roll, make an investigation roll, which is a really cool roll that helps players kind of take all the things that they've come across and, depending on the roll, might come to a conclusion. 20. Damn. All right, looks like I'm going to have to give you something. So based on a little thing here and there that you found in the dungeon, potential of vampires, barrels, maybe harvesting blood from this weird tentacled creature, you think that somehow, in some way, they have found a way to create a sustainable source of blood, rather than harvesting blood from more
People.
troublesome sources. And you don't know how that's possible. Being an expert in nature and medicine and all this as a druid, you don't know how this is possible. They must have gotten some great power from somewhere or something in order to accomplish
So we're basically
this.
vegans.
Yes.
Vegan vampires.
You got vegan vampires on your hands, guys. Just like we got
Wow.
cocaine Vikings, now we got vegan vampires. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
Well,
All right.
I suppose we should take some seeds with us. You never know.
We definitely
Oh,
should.
absolutely. Although, for
Should we do the
curiosity's
chest?
sake, Yvonne is gonna plant one of them next to that tree just to see if anything pops up immediately.
She is able to find a place among the slate and water that has a little bit of soil. She plants the seed. Nothing sprouts from it.
Okay. She'll leave that one there.
Very well.